you're trying to satisfy your own flesh and your own meat muscle instead of trying to figure out why your partner is behaving that way. They're probably going through depression. They're probably, I don't know, going through menopause. They probably are having low libido. There's so many reasons as to why a woman is behaving in a way, or maybe they probably just pissed off at you because they asked you to do something 675 times and your ass haven't done it since 2-3 months ago. Or they're upset with work, or they're overworked, they're tired. There's something that is going on as to why your partner is not sexually attracted to you. But instead of y'all figuring that out, y'all just basically say, well, I'm just gonna go sleep with your best friend because you're not satisfying me. You're also not satisfying your wife, because majority of women, they like physical attraction, mental attraction. Like, there's so many things to a woman than just them laying down and pleasing you. I'm gonna run because I know y'all like to drive people.
A man loves the same thing. Shut it up. Yeah, she ran. She's a runner. She's a track star.
She be in and out. She'll come back. You say something to her, she gonna come.
Yeah, she gonna come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, that's all you do.
All I said, she said body language. Well, body language does explain something, but it doesn't explain the whole thing. That's why you gotta communicate. Body language only gets you to this step of, okay, what is wrong? Now let's talk about it.
Right.
I don't know what's in your mind. There's 100 things on your mind. Women got, you know what? Women think about stuff.
Hold on, Jermaine. Wait 1 second. Y'all had to get YouTube up and running. Okay. Wait 1 second, y'all. I gotta get this cash out message up. Cash out message says, some of the men on your panel are one no way away from a great. Hold on. I gotta read sauce. This is from Instagram. Wait 1 second. Oh, shit. Cash out message says, bring back Alex, TRC, and Queen.
Yeah.
So
Alex.
Damn, they left.
Alex, Social, and Queen, y'all got back. Somebody love y'all. Y'all got a little support down there.
And TRC. Who's TRC?
The other girl that was up there.
Social,
They brought everybody back.
girl.
All right, so y'all hold on 1 second. Cash App message says niggas want that here and damn coochie so bad. Kari, where you at, Kari? Kari, listen, you gonna try to come back? I gotta let you know they paid you dropping with no final words. Okay. Hold on, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Kari. Hold on. Okay. Personalized note. Let me get to these Instagrams real quick. Let me go to Instagram. Y'all had to hit my YouTube up because my YouTube is up and running now. All right. Hey, Zodiac here. Kari, that boy, and twin lack emotional intelligence. They can't understand nonverbal cues or verbal no's when it comes to being in the mood for sex. They are also lazy and lack patience in finding out the root cause of why she was upset in the first place. That should be more of a concern. If you're not stimulating your girl mentally, physically, emotionally, and etc., then it's not going to be enjoyable, right? But these men on the panel feel entitled to women's bodies. Why did some of y'all say, I do? When you got married, was it just to fuck? Or was it for better or worse? The word of the day is emotional intelligence.
Oh, so let me finish. Okay.
Please tell them that.
Hold on, wait. Morning, Diamond. If I was only home a few days a month, on my way home, I would be talking. I would be talking that talk, so that we're on the same page. And by the time I get home, that thing be slick as baby oil, and I didn't even have to talk about it. Ain't no mandatory coochie.
Right.
Hold on. Message. The goal is to hear your partner's heart even when they don't say anything. Message, hold on. I think they have it all confused. The goal should be wanted to feel needed. The goal should be to feel loved and appreciated. I don't need a woman, but my desire is to be with my woman because she complements me. The terminology in which people use is the reason why, when their partner leaves, is why they go into a deep depression. Because they have desires with no change in the mindset, goals, and principles. All right, y'all. They got all the messages out of the way.
Well, when I'm having my days and I'm in my little mood, you know what my wife do? She say, "Babe, you want to be mad or you want this?"
Hold on, wait.
And she do what she do.
Hold on. They say, look up. Rashi fighting.
Damn, Rashi, yeah. Something going on. Rashi, what's going on?
Rashi, what is going on?
See, man,
You all right over there?
Hey, you need us?
Tell Trey don't make her pull up.
no, they just training me. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't. Yeah, they're just training everything.
Wait, what's happening, Rashi? What's happening?
No, they just. Oh, you want to go on my purse and go through all my shit and the tape. Just I had a little blade and tape that, and I just can't have anything come here.
Who is that? Who is that?
Right. Ashley and Trey. But good morning, guys. Good morning, panel.
Hey, but hold on. Why is Trey want to go through your purse?
Exactly.
That's
Because he's
what
trying to
y'all talking about.
money. That's why.
Why?
Because he's late. That's why. Late.
Late on what?
No. Late. Like he's doing late. By going to my purse. Like, that is such a turn off. Like, but listen, guys, I can't.
It ain't making no sense. What you just say?
Like
What you just say, baby?
Sorry,
He said it's a turnover. Man, you
And that's
still gonna get
exactly
that
what
man
we
that
be talking
thing.
about.
Yeah, we're still gonna get into it, Rashi.
I actually did my hair yesterday. Look, I actually did my hair yesterday. He gonna come in and say, I look stupid. It's ugly. She put lashes on me. Just like, you can't ever compliment
Rashi, you
somebody.
said that yesterday.
No, I actually just did my hair tonight for lashes on me. But that's not why I came up here. Thank you. I came up here because I was strolling through these TikTok streets and I took notes in my notebook. And the man that said, what's his name? Told me to find your wife. I just be watching it just to see what the men's response is. So he said that 10 rules or whatever. The one rule that stood out to me is he said that women weaponize the bedroom. Meaning that when we're mentally upset, that we hold our cobbler back, which is weaponizing the bedroom, which makes
Wait. Hold on. Question, do you know your last name?
Didn't they bring Queen back?
Yeah, I had to make sure, yeah. Because I think she was in my. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Rashi.
so they said that he said that women weaponize the bedroom by holding the cobbler back, like when we get into it mentally, that they said we should not do that because that's what drives them to Tisha, but men have to understand. And he said that hurts them. So that when they come back to the bedroom, it's not a fun place because a man can only get turned down so many times before they go over there, just made up name Keisha. So do you guys feel that we weaponize the bedroom when we are
No.
not on the same page?
No. Whoever that man is, it sounds like a form of manipulation.
What is
love with you?
It's totally finding my wife.
Hold on, y'all. Let me read this message and I gotta go fix my YouTube. Message says, I keep hearing women say, men need to understand how they feel. But where is the understanding from women for our feelings? Problem resolution needs to be done by both sides. Go ahead, y'all.
Y'all, let me just say it before y'all say it's manipulation, coercion, and all that other stuff, right? So, in the context, when it comes to a marriage, right? Smex is there to bring. It's to keep that soul tie strong. It's to keep that bond strong, right? That's what it's meant for, right? To keep that union tight, right? So when you're going through it, you pray, you talk about it, you deal with the issue, and then y'all should come together and do that thing, right there, right? But before y'all say it's all manipulation and all this other stuff, I know what y'all finna do. Just understand that. So if you are holding it out and you say, well, we talked about it, but I still want to be mad, and I ain't gonna give them up for 2 weeks. Okay, do that. That's your prerogative. By all means, baby girl, do that. But when your marriage or your relationship can't get back right, because every time you look around, you want to do some shit like that, and you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. If y'all done talked about it, worked it out, and you still want to hold out, just to prove a point,
You didn't say you
it's on
worked it
you.
out.
No. I said that. I said that. If y'all work it out, y'all talk about it, y'all discuss it, y'all deal with it. But you say, I still want to be mad, and I still want to hold out for another 2 weeks.
It don't
That's
change
on
what
you.
did.
Yes,
It don't change what you did.
That's on you.
Yeah,
If
but
your,
you gotta,
if your relationship can't get back right, it is what it is. That's on you.
It would be on you and whatever it was that you
did to begin with.
but you
Whatever
gotta
made her
know.
shut
Play
down,
them
what does
not
silly
that
because
games.
statement?
Play them silly
What?
games in your
But what does that
relationship. And like I
statement?
said,
What
when
does
it
that
don't work
statement
out,
mean?
it is what it is. What does what statement mean, Mello?
But what does that statement? It kind of sounds like you leaving it up into the air, just saying like, "Oh, if you're not going to give this up to me because you throwing another 2 weeks in there, you need to go outside and cut."
No, what I'm
That
saying
which
is,
means
Mello,
no loyalty.
sounds like
Mello.
you giving
What I'm
all
saying
to
is,
it. Sound.
if you have an
Hold on a
issue with,
second. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm not done. Hold on, sir. It sounds like you giving her an ultimatum. If I'm listening to you correctly, that sounds like you giving her an
that's exactly
ultimatum.
what it's gonna turn
Now, for
into,
you to
Mello.
give an ultimatum to hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on. You still need to give more patience because whatever her grace period is, because if you're married or if you're pursuing her in a relationship, you need to remember why you pursued that person, not because she can be able to give you yes every time you ask her to jump. You pursued her because you see some value in that woman and what you going after her for. You sitting here talking about somebody wasting time. In all actuality, you are wasting time because for you to devalue a woman to think that just because you horny and she don't want to give up no smecks, whatever time period or whatever moment or minute you sitting there throwing at her face is beyond me. That means you go outside and do something productive, buy some more time outside of cheating, outside of thinking that, oh, somebody else got to be able to fill that void that you don't know how to be able to operate without needing to hunch somebody else. Go lift a weight and go cut some damn grass. And then when that 2 weeks pass by, you won't even know it. You can be like, damn, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, you look good coming in here with all this testosterone. You don't know what's gonna happen in that time period because you're so wrapped up in the idea of thinking you ain't having something.
Mello, you missing
That
what I'm
would that would
saying. To
make that
those
would
who
make you
heard
a
what I said and understood what I said, y'all be led by the Most High. But to those who wanna bullshit on what I said, y'all do what y'all do. And like I said, that's your priority. That's your right to do that. But if
What
it
you
don't work
said,
out, you ain't got nobody to blame but you.
what you said is not just to be blamed on her though, because you just said something happened and she shut down. What happened that made her shut down? Even if
and you
y'all talked about
and
it and y'all discussed it, it doesn't change that whatever happened. So you can't make her body say, "Oh, I'm okay with what he did now. Let's have sex again." No, her body may need
right.
time to come back around to you, and that's what he's saying.
So
You
let
got to
me
give her that
and
time.
this and that crazy thing is that you as a man, if you are upset with whatever's going on outside of the house and you come in there stomping with your mud on, whatever type of mood you go
That's
in and
not what I'm
flaming shit,
saying. You can
and
still
you don't
feel
show no
reserved on
hold on,
however you
hold on, sir.
feel.
Lawrence.
Because y'all trying to twist my words, Mello. You can still feel reserved to how
Well,
you
when you
feel.
say,
You
look,
can still feel
I'm
disrespected
only
even
going
after
based off
y'all
of that
solved the
last.
issue. After y'all came to a conclusion, said, "Hey, this was wrong. I didn't feel respected in this manner, whatever the situation was." After y'all
Right,
talk about it,
right.
you can feel still under. You can still
Okay,
have your feelings towards that incident. What I'm saying, the
and that is
physical act of sex
and that is
itself
okay,
within a marriage,
and that is okay.
is to keep that
That's
bond,
okay.
is to
And you
keep
have
that. That's what I'm saying,
without,
right? I'm not
sir,
Because
saying,
but
in that
oh,
same
oh,
marriage, in
you're
that
being
same
tunnel,
marriage,
you're having tunnel
in that same
vision.
marriage,
hey,
you can't
people,
just get up
the
and pick up
people
and
that
go be with
understand what
somebody
I'm
else.
saying, y'all understand it. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna go on mute. I'm gonna let y'all have it, because obviously y'all head is not where my
You
head at
saying
when it comes
marriage.
to
You
a
saying
marriage.
marriage.
Right,
Exactly. You're
because
saying
I'm
marriage.
literally
So
You're
that
speaking what
having
I'm
means
tunnel
saying.
if
When it
she
comes
say
to
Hold
2
a
on,
weeks of no
marriage,
sex,
TRC,
that means if she say 2 weeks of
TRC.
no sex,
Let
you
me.
can't go outside of your marriage. Like that's where it don't make sense. You went outside of your marriage because she held back for 2 weeks. Then why did you marry her?
That part.
Why did she marry him if she
So
wasn't going to fulfill her job duties?
That's
See,
not a
Job.
job.
That's not a job. That's
we're-
not a job.
No.
no, listen to me.
hold
Listen,
up a second. Hold up a second. Hold
marriage
on a
is
second.
a
So you
job.
in your right mind, it's a transaction. Would you say
A
Marriage,
make it a
lot of
job?
men, a
Then you
lot of
shouldn't be
men,
marriage
getting
in
is
order,
a
married.
No, it's not a
job,
transaction.
but
No,
in
it's
right?
order
not
to
a
make this
transaction.
conversation make sense, men have to, a lot of these men have to first see sex as something they're doing with their partner rather than to their partner, which is why
Right.
I tell y'all all the time, women sit there shocked like, well, why doesn't he prioritize me not wanting my feelings and my needs or understand that I want to do this? It's because he doesn't look at you the same way that you look at him in the aspect and in a regard of respect during sex. If I told you I'm tired, it's not that damn deep. And if all of that leads
And
to
it's
you leaving
crazy.
me, you didn't fuck with me in the first place. That's weird.
Exactly. It's the marriage for me.
And
Like marriage is a
it's
commitment,
crazy. It's
and if you're
crazy that both of
committed,
you.
you're loyal. So we're happy to
It's
commitment and
crazy.
loyalty.
It's
Okay, so
crazy
y'all
that you've been actually believe this garbage.
check your Instagram.
I don't understand why I didn't hear him say he was leaving. He said that at the end, what I heard, from what I heard, he said that in the marriage, that when the other person, the partner, decides to just hold out continuously after y'all done talked about it, then the marriage could go left just because you're not communicating. That's what I heard. But
Oh,
if y'all saying that he said he
right.
was leaving,
You
I didn't hear
you
Prior
that.
heard him
prior
correct.
to
You heard him
prior to
correct.
this
It's not about the
conversation, the
leaving.
conversation was that if she didn't give it up, they would go to the friend or go see
Hold on
Keisha.
one second.
So that's what.
Hold on, y'all. 1 second, babe. 1 second. Y'all hold on 1 second. Okay, I got a YouTube Insta. Hold on 1 second. Hear me out. Y'all get all these messages out. Hey, Zodiac here. Rashi. Why is that ninja still there? Why do you have a man treating you like Sheila in the movie Why Did I Get Married? He's telling you in 4K he don't want you for real. And he got you wrapped around his finger. Let him go. Kick him to the curb. Disrespectful. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these messages out. Hold on, wait 1 second. Shit. Fellas, most women don't understand the error in their ways until you show them. So when she started giving those nonverbal cues, give her nonverbal cues as well. When you land in the bed and you put the pickle on her back, let me finish, y'all. And she moves. The next morning, when you at work, go on and take your 1 week vacay. Let her know it's without pay, and that's your nonverbal cue. for her to step it up and pay those bills that month. If you continue to pull her on her until she sees the error in her own ways. One thing I know for sure is that it's not many men in today's time that will pay all the bills, let alone pay all the bills for a selfish individual. However, there are plenty of women that will give that cobbler up on demand. She will be replaceable, but it's going to hard for her. It's going to be hard for her to find another you. They already say it's not many good men as it is, but being that you have spoiled her for so long, she has forgot and needs to be reminded.
I hear half of that message because I ain't got time to be soul searching again. Like I can't do all that. But I can't do all that.
Oh, okay. So therefore, you're gonna deal with what you got at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. But at the end of the day, I still wanted to talk. She gotta talk to me, man. Like, hey, we gotta have a conversation.
So is all the husbands paying all the bills? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And is she paying the bills with her coochie?
That's another. I'm just trying to understand. If I'm paying bills and you paying bills,
then why is the obligation for me to give up my coochie? I'm trying to figure out where the obligation at, because really,
even if you weren't paying any of the bills, your cobbler isn't for sale.
Like, I think that was more comedy relief.
Literally objectifying and creating an object, which is why they say it's so easy for them to move on, because they just see you as
a piece of
yeah, but don't take that literal, y'all. That was comic relief, man. I think the other part.
A lot of men really do feel that way.
Comically, let's replace paying the bills with something else, and it's still not gonna. It still sounds like he's saying, I'm not gonna give you this if you're not giving me your coochie, which is.
And this is the thing, and this is what we have to realize. SMEX is on a higher list of priorities for a man than a woman, which is why they will ruin their whole entire home over SMEX, even if they're getting everything that they want from their women. There are men that just cheat. But my question to the men is, why does your feelings supersede her feelings? Why should she be intimate with you when she doesn't want to? That's my question.
They don't supersede her feelings.
Yeah.
They don't. As a matter of fact, most men, for real, most men, when you like straight up, like honest men, right, loyal men, right, the woman's feelings matters more. He will go out of his way to give her everything while neglecting himself, and that's most men. For most stand-up men, they will go out of their way to please their woman and do for their woman and not do for them damn selves. They'll put themselves on the back burner.
That's a woman, not a man.
SMEX,
I believe most women.
SMEX, we have to be honest.
Okay.
You can feel all that, but except when it comes to SMEX, there are women who are married, who are with a man who's never made them see a O, sound a O, spell a O, smell a O.
Said that earlier.
And that's just what it is, because the level of sexual satisfaction, gratification is so much higher on the list for men than it's women. A man will literally leave. We're hearing this conversation.
Same moment, my wife gonna do da 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 da. It's like he never is told no by her, and that's no shade to her. But when I hear a lot of women like, I never tell my man no, I just be like, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Hold on 1 second. I got to read these messages. Okay. Sorry, I thought. Okay, I got you, babe. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me read this. Personalized note, honey. I got you. All right. So if a man has ED, how long do you wait for him to get it together before you cheat?
Here we go. We talking about choices.
Excellent
We talking
question.
about medical conditions.
Hold on,
You
man. Hold
can't
on.
juxtapose the two.
Fantastic.
I think it's a
Fantastic.
fair. I
Hold
think it's
on.
a
Hold on.
fair.
Fantastic.
I
Let's
think
get
it's a
into
fair
it.
comment. I think that's
Yeah,
That is
a
a
fair
fair
question.
question.
apparently because we're not giving up the coochie when y'all thing can't get up and we gotta keep rubbing it to stand up. What's wrong with us going to go get some from another man? Because after all, we got needs too, right? That's y'all logic.
Because
So
one
no
is a
problem.
one is a
The thing
medical
about the
condition and
hold
the
on,
other is a
y'all. Hold on.
You
choice.
sound crazy right now.
The thing about
I
the
like it, but you sound crazy.
y'all aren't communicating. When y'all aren't communicating with your man, respectfully, right? About what you like and what turns you on and what pleases you in the bedroom. That's the reason why a lot of y'all aren't reaching y'all. Oh, y'all aren't teaching that man what it is for you. Hold on, because I already know how y'all finna respond. Now y'all finna act like all women are the same, and it only takes this, and that. When we as men know women are not the same. They might look the same some parts, but no, women are not the same. Women like to be
May I?
touched differently. They like different shit. Point blank. Period. So by you not reaching your O, by the same guy that you've been letting hunch on you for the last year and a half, that is your issue because you haven't communicated with him what you like. No,
That
I'm
boy,
telling you the
I'm
truth.
look. I don't. That boy.
And
His
sadly,
statement.
a lot of y'all women don't even look at yourselves and analyze yourselves to know what it is that brings you to that point.
No,
And
it's
if
just
you
that
do, you won't even
no,
communicate it because you're
no,
too ashamed and
that's not
embarrassed to
it.
just tell the man that you're hunching on what you actually like.
Actually, that's not true. Most women are actively. Most women are not. That's not correct. Most women are not out here falsifying information about how to be pleased. A lot of y'all do not prioritize the pleasure of women again because it's you're trained, you're literally conditioned to believe that sex is something you're doing to the woman, not with the women. Women ain't out here asking to not come. What y'all doing, and y'all don't care.
Yeah, you
It's that
speaking
simple.
randomly though. Like you can't say
Most women. No, it's a fact. Most women do not reach a peak. That's not a lie.
That is a
It's
true
true.
statement. That is a true
Most women
statement,
don't
sir.
reach your peak.
If
They really don't.
if
They
you
really don't.
actually, so if you that man, that really honestly think that you sitting out there knocking the wall and you think you reaching a O every time, you are delusional, sir.
No, yeah.
You are
Let me
delusional.
Nobody
I
said that.
promise you.
hold on, wait, hold on,
That's not
y'all.
what I'm
I'm gonna shut
saying.
up. I swear to God, I'm gonna shut up real quick. Are you trying to be funny because I'm with a woman? But the thing about it is every time I'm with her, I come. I have to beg for her to please me like I do niggas. So please keep my interest, my cookie
So
out your mouth. Thanks.
Who said that?
Or trying to
so
be shady because I'm with a woman, but at least I don't have to fight for an orgasm every time I lay down. Probably like the women do with you.
But look, I will say this for the so ain't no other men that see. So the thing that's crazy is that y'all sit up here and tell what a woman won't do, but y'all won't sit there and listen to a man actually give you some guidance on how you should be able to do that for a woman on when it actually comes to their needs. Even if you think, even for a second, why would it be a problem for you to go to extra mile?
You got cut off. We ain't
You'll
hear
still
nothing
get
you
upset
said.
because she must go outside of the relationship.
Mello, your service nervous, buddy.
Hold on,
I
y'all.
said,
Wait
why
one
is it
second.
that you're going to get more?
Hold on. Wait 1 second. I got your bad signal. They on my ass. Okay. I got you, baby. Here we go. This is how baby mothers are made. Men are so desperate for cobbler that they're willing to leave their woman for another woman and have babies with. Men shouldn't be begging and threatening to leave their woman just because she said no.
So I want to speak here. So number one, I agree. Number two, men have to realize they're saying that every woman is different. Every woman wants to be sexually satisfied in different ways. I don't know about you guys, but for me, my head has to be willing to be vulnerable to even want to open up mentally and physically to even allow myself to and the thing is that if a man or a woman are arguing, then married or not, no, a woman doesn't want to open up, to be vulnerable, to even get WET, to even like get into it. Like it's more of an emotional and mental thing for us than so much physical. Whether we're married or not, if we're in love with you or whether we love you, I need to feel vulnerable. And in order to feel vulnerable, I need to feel protected. And I need to feel like certain things, at least at 49 years old. Like that's how I feel. Of course, when you're younger, it's different. But
Yeah,
it's
it's
this
different.
way.
It's totally different when you're younger, because as I'm older now, so like I need to be stimulated differently. I before it was just one of them things you did when you was younger, but and older we need to communicate. I just need a little bit more. So, but at the end of the day, I definitely don't agree that women should just be. It's all on a woman. I think that it's on men too, but I just don't feel as though that when y'all say continuously that it's most women. I can't see that, because at the end of the day, everybody's different. Everybody's different.
Mhm.
When you're talking about most women, you're talking about that haven't gotten to their O's. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
because
saying?
a lot of people don't know. Some people don't know. A lot of people don't know their bodies. They really don't. They could talk about it. Everybody get up here and talk about. I know. You really. A lot of people don't. I'm not gonna say you or anybody else. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying a lot of people don't know their body. So at the end of the
you're
day,
right about that, and that's
It
because
took them to
that
get a O to
has
learn
been
it.
tabooed. It's been a taboo situation, and women are actually demonized for exploring themselves and others, and that's a whole fact. At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, it is true. It is a fact that women. He was finished. I asked him a question. Thanks. It is true that most women have not reached that, and the reason why they know is because it's a certain feeling, and when discussed and when asked, like I tell people, like my friends are like, oh yeah, when I like doing it or whatever like that, it feels good. Yes, that interaction of going in and out feels good, but that is another level. That's something different. Like women literally excrete something when they have their like it's literally a whole total situation outside of just regular lubrication. It's different.
So, breaking
And
news,
that's
please.
different for all women
Yeah, boy,
too,
I know
though,
you hear me
Queen.
talking. Excuse me, sir.
Go ahead, QL.
So y'all didn't hear that BHD Ripsaw just said that our job and our duty is to basically lay on our backs and pleasure our man.
I didn't want to answer that.
Basically,
No,
regardless if we are
No.
sad, if we are upset, if we're going through mental health, if we're crying, if we're doing anything, our job is to basically lay on our backs and satisfy our man. That is diabolical. That's what he said. And Miss Diamond was so crazy. This is why I said some of you men need to be put in constitutional
QL is a
places
fucking
and
liar,
locked.
and she's
That's what you
lying.
said. You said that is our job and that is our duty. I know all of you guys heard him. And then somebody said,
I responded. He did.
exactly. So I don't even know. That's the problem. You said I'm a liar, and I told you said that last time on another
You're
creative
a
panel. You
liar,
said
and you're
I never
lying.
said that. He
Just
said
like
our job
liars
and
do.
our duty is to basically lay on our back. I'm not quoting it exactly, but you said that was our job and our
paraphrasing.
duty.
Right,
Basically, I'm paraphrasing. That's what this weird man said. This is why I said
Mhm.
some of you men need to be in constitutional lockdown and have to fight it out to prove to society that you guys are a better man. Because in this whole entire conversation, all I've heard is you need to satisfy your husband. They told you we're tired. We gotta work double jobs. You gotta satisfy your husband.
I
They told
said
you no. Y'all
marriage
said at
is
the end
a
of the day we
job.
gotta satisfy. This is why I said the line of marriage for you older. Well, I'm not gonna say you older. For you weird men is diabolical. So basically, you're telling me that if your wife tells you no because they're tired, they're stressed, they're having any type of medical whatever, you're gonna go out and cheat on them. And if they say no, you're gonna then proceed to force it upon them. That is weird. That is crazy. That is diabolical. That lets me know
I
that you do
said
not love your
nothing.
wife.
I said
That lets
nothing
me
of
know
the
you do
sort.
not love your wife. That lets me know that you guys do not actually you guys don't really love women.
You see what happens when you
the only
invite
reason
children
why you
into
even
adult
married is because you want to
conversation?
use your wife as a sex toy. That is crazy. That is diabolical. Some of you men on this panel, I'm not really shocked, but it's diabolical.
Yeah,
it's crazy,
it's
and that's
not
what this is why I say like y'all don't really love women. Y'all like the idea of laying
y'all.
down with women.
I ain't trying to be funny, but that's why they
Because if your wife is telling you no, and your main
Yep.
focus is I'm gonna go out and cheat on that wife instead of actually trying to figure out what's wrong with your wife, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong, and that's why a lot of you guys are losing your hairline at the age of 40.
You know,
I'm gonna drop this down.
Right.
You know I like to turn
you know
up.
what?
They're gonna drag me.
Direct your message.
That is my message, Jermaine, because Jermaine, you didn't even check the men when they set up here and told us that our job and our duty is XYZ. And on top of that, you didn't even check your fellow bald-headed brothers and tell them that, oh my God, well, maybe, because some of y'all guys have an erectile dysfunction. Some of you guys can't get it up without the blue pill. Some of you guys literally can't even pick it up. But we women will stick with y'all and lay with y'all. Y'all probably have all types of health and mental issues. Y'all don't want to feel like working today. We're going to ride with y'all to the wheels fall off because that is the constitution of marriage. Y'all do not violate the constitution of marriage. Y'all just literally said if a woman does not lay down and let you sleep with them, you're going to walk out and cheat on them. And y'all going to leave your wife. That's what you said, Jermaine. That's what you and your bald-headed compatriot said. So at the end of the day, you and your bald-headed compatriots need to figure it out.
You gonna stop
That's
coming.
what you and you need to stop your bald-headed friend. Don't talk to me.
Listen, girl, I had this from you early in the morning. We're not gonna go through this.
Yeah, we're gonna go through this together. We're gonna go through this together.
Y'all is a bunch of bammas.
You hard-headed and your dick can't get up, and I'm gonna ride with you. But the minute I say no, you gonna cheat on me. Type of
Ain't
bullshit
that
is that?
crazy?
All y'all need to be locked up immediately. And that's why I said the instances are still in your hairline at the age of 40 because y'all are diabolical.
It's interesting that someone is always talking about somebody's hairline who doesn't have a fucking waistline.
This go back to the
Now, when she get
is actually very
She doesn't have a
like,
waistline concerned with someone's
She's
hairline.
actually not a plus size woman. Y'all keep doing that and y'all don't even know what the women look like. Y'all do that to Alex too. These are actually small women that y'all be coming for. QL actually gets down in the fucking gym like nobody's fucking business. And y'all
but it's she said bald head. I got a hair full of wavy hair.
Small. Like, come on. Like, y'all do that shit and it's stupid. Like,
just made a point in the
crack a joke, at least let it be factual.
She can get her waist back, but you ain't getting that hairline back.
So she can just sit up here and
talk
lie.
about my bald head. I'm glad I got a bald head. I'm 52. I'm good.
Yeah, she was playing with Jermaine. That's why they were laughing and bickering back and forth. But you
The very first thing she
women
said,
all the time about their
Queen,
weight
is
then you
something
be wrong.
about
if
rib
say something
sauce.
about somebody's
That's
waistline,
the very
say
first
mine.
thing
And
she
I
said
got
out
a
of her
pretty
mouth.
damn good waist, but I also got a belly. But at least make it land on the people that it applies to. Y'all be coming for small women trying to make them feel some type of way about their bodies, and it's whack.
I really
All right,
stand by the
Auntie V,
fact
what
that women
flavor
know how to
tea we drinking
communicate
today, Auntie V? What flavor
with
tea
their
we
bodies.
drinking today?
Oh, you look gorgeous, Auntie V.
I like them earrings.
That's the within her earrings.
Is it my turn?
Is it my turn?
What's the tea of the day, Auntie V? What's the tea of the day?
It's a hair for me. I'm on mute.
The reason I'm showing you the Ankh, because each and every one of you who do not know, even the ones who do, I would suggest you go and Google the reason and the point of the Ankh. That long, I'm going to give you a start off because some of y'all going to run over that when I tell you this. See that long thing right there? See that long stem? That represents the man. You see that hole right there? In the top of the Ankh? This has nothing to do with crucifixion. This has everything to do with life and what the Most High intended for us to do for each other. So yes, the long, strong penis
is very important, but that whole is too. And when you come together and the two arms on the side, that represents balance. So I'd like to say that at 62 years young, looking like a whole snack, a few divorces, few relationships that I had to get locked up for, I've decided that at this age, number one, I think everyone who was speaking was right to a certain extent. Now, when I was going through my divorces and I was mad at them men, this is what I was thinking about, because I know how to nurture myself. I know how to have that hole ready when I'm ready. I'm not focusing on the man. I'm focusing on me. And if I've gotten to the point where I got to hold my hole back for 2 weeks, I'm gone. Because my life and my time and my coochie activity is on a time basis, baby. I got to get it in. It's been times that I've been with my husband and I've been backing it up. Come on, boo. And you know I'm leaving you, right? But hit that spot right there. Hit that right there. But you know I'm still leaving you. Because at the beginning and at the end of the day, it's about you caring for yourself and what you want. I'm going to get my crumbs and cakes and nuts. I'm not using that for a punishment, because that's going to punish me. And I want to say this, that the word men on pause, that's not coincidental. Some of you women going through menopause and you don't want to give it up. Got irritated issues. I understand that. I've been through it all. I want to say this, if you don't love yourself enough to get an abusing man out your house, you definitely ain't gonna love yourself to use him to get you a nut when you want it. In my opinion, I'm gonna satisfy me. That's why I look good like this at 62. This ain't about no surgeries. It ain't about no purple wigs. It ain't about no purple. It's about purpose. And that's the reason I wear purple. It ain't about no royalty, even though I am royal, because I understand what that means. Most of you are on the crucifixion, always talking about you praying. And you still got one foot in the grave and one on a banana peel. Learn how to love yourself, and it's not going to be an argument of whether you give it up to him or not. You got to get what you want. Because if he ain't got what you want because it's soft and you got to suck it to get it up and all that, he should have been gone.
On TV, hold on. Let me read this message, baby. Hold on 1 second. Instagram message. The problem is people play too many games with each other.
Facts.
Stop it. Just be honest with your partner about your needs. If they don't care enough to reciprocate, then shut it down and move on.
Facts.
Stop playing games. No matter what the issue, there must be reciprocated city. If there is not, then you willing. Open the door to clean up woman or clean up man. Clean up woman. Y'all remember that song? Clean up woman.
Yep, they out there too.
Yeah, okay.
And
Hold on, wait 1 second. Hold on, wait 1 second. Do what you're supposed to do or move on. Stop trying to change a person. Hold on. Stop it, Lynn, y'all. Stop. Hold on. Stop trying to change a person who is not willing to put you first. Relationships, especially. Marriages are successful by selfishness, not being selfish.
Put yourself first. And when you put yourself first, all that other stuff will fall in place.
Let me tell you women.
Put yourself, I'm in the big box.
Let me tell you women something. And QL, this for you to understand too. Let me tell you women something real quick.
Hold on, Marshall. Wait.
All you
Hold on,
niggas,
wait.
every woman in this motherfucking room, I'm gonna tell y'all something real
Okay,
quick.
we gonna hear it, but wait. Woo!
I should wait for my wife to get in here so she can understand this shit too and make this clear to her.
Wait, Marshall. Message says, Diamond, why is that fool up there lying? Will said marriage is a job, and these women feel like they can take years off while expecting men to stay on duty 24 hours a day. She just called him a predator, but for some reason, he can't say nothing back, according to Yappy McYapster. Okay.
Who's the yapper? Who the yapper they talking about?
Let me tell y'all women this real
Let me
quick.
tell y'all something.
Nah,
Sometimes you can go through life.
No, Miss V, Auntie V.
Okay, yes,
without
sir.
motherfucking, hold on, without Adam, where the fuck would y'all be? Without Adam's motherfucking emotions and his motherfucking feelings of being lonely, what the fuck you women think
You need to
y'all
go
would
read about
motherfucking
the
be?
ark.
What the fuck you women
came
think
long
y'all would
before
be?
Adam, boo.
Y'all was here for our sole purpose to not
That's
be
why you
alone.
ain't getting none.
Who was here to service us because we was lonely. He was a lonely motherfucker. If it weren't for Adam, who needed a motherfucking companion, you motherfucking women wouldn't be in this bitch.
He needed
He'd
a
still be a motherfucking in the garden eating
one.
glass motherfucking lonesome. Right now, we wouldn't
Marshall,
even
you
be
will make a
existing
coochie
right now.
dry up.
I don't
I
want to hear
promise
that
God.
bullshit.
He needed
your
a
wife
Y'all
one
here to
companion.
service us.
Cause your
The
ass
fuck
probably
you
like
mean?
that, boo.
Y'all here to bear our motherfucking
That thing dried
seeds.
up.
Fuck you mean? Tell all that bullshit. When she talk about she don't want to give up no if she don't want to give up no motherfucking twat, don't give her no motherfucking snack.
You don't want to
Straight
give it
like
to
that.
you because you're
It's just that
screaming and
simple.
hollering and
Oh,
drying
you
it
don't want
up.
to get none of okay. So when you want some and I don't want none, don't get mad when I don't want to get you none.
Nah, that's why I got divorces.
Well, fuck, it's just that simple. Fuck you mean you gonna give the power of your pussy?
I'll be that man who hollered me.
Tell me you gonna put me on a time clock when you want to get his shit to me. Oh, you want to play? What the fuck you mean? I'm not your motherfucking play toy.
Some of y'all want us to
we're in
be
the
our penis
motherfucking
like this.
relationship.
We
You don't put no
tired too.
limitation on me. Fuck wrong with you? Y'all motherfuckers is here for the sole purpose to cater to a motherfucking man. That's why motherfucking Adam. That's why Adam asked for a motherfucking companion so he wouldn't be alone. Fuck wrong with y'all?
There where you lost me.
And you had all that, and Adam had all that ass in the garden and still decided to bite the fucking apple that God told him not to over a piece of pussy.
Okay.
So now
Let me
what?
tell y'all something. The man who wrote the Bible didn't even.
And it was the
The man
deception
who
of
wrote
a woman who was getting tricked. A woman is so easily to be manipulated. She got manipulated to manipulate that nigga. She told him it's a good thing. You will see a whole lot. And he took her word.
Adam was out there playing with the tigers and the elephants instead of at home taking care of her.
Yeah, he should have had faith in God, but because she had the thing that made his dicky do,
Y'all go read
bust,
before
he
Genesis.
listened to her
When
over
they played
God.
with our genetics. Go read before Genesis. Go
It ain't
read
Eve's fault that
before
Adam wanted that cobbler.
Go read before Genesis, because in Genesis is where it went wrong. And the man who was writing the book was laying up with a man. And this is why I told y'all to go
that shit
and
about
study
1,000
the
gazillion times. We talking about the sole person who started this
Genesis
shit.
do the year. Strict.
We talking about who started it.
They
Adam.
called it Genesis because they was messing with our
He ain't had
genetics.
none of these
Go study that.
I ain't trying to hear it. Adam ain't had none of these stipulations. Fuck out of here.
I don't base my
He
life on
wasn't
Adam
talking
and Eve's story, because it wasn't the first story for real.
Eve wasn't
It wasn't
talking
the
in this
first story
manner.
for real.
Fuck
Y'all
out
go
of here.
study the
This is up to date
Go
shit.
study the so you will see them 9,000 scribes that was left out of King James. And when King James was writing the book, he was having sex with his mama and laying up with a man. But you want to go on what he said? You want to go on what he said? Okay.
They ain't come from Adam.
No.
They ain't come from him.
Diamond,
They came from Cain and Abel era.
so they can tap the screen.
They came from Cain and Abel era. They ain't come from Adam.
You got Cain energy.
We're not.
No, we didn't come from Adam. You're right.
Omar,
That
please.
shit ain't come from Adam.
Please, I'm trying so hard not to
Like
start
that.
The
screaming.
energy of Cain. I need you
Was
to channel Abel
but
as
you
though it's
know,
Demetrius
you know
Abel.
how to
You
dispel
definitely
this.
giving Cain this
Listen,
morning.
but this real.
That came from the idiocy.
Y'all, hold on 1 second. I gotta read. Hold on. I gotta read a YouTube message. Hold on.
Okay.
YouTube message says, if your cobbler is broke, just say that. It's most likely because you have terrible gut health.
Absolutely.
Go get you some of Auntie's VT and rejuvenate that JJ.
And the men need to get it too, trucker, because you ain't used the number since I gave it up on here. I was going to get your ass at the end while you talking shit. And let me tell you something. I'm trying to give it some tea, not some pee, Ro-Ro. I'm holding my pee too like you are, Ro-Ro. For the one that can get me out. I ain't missing no nuts. Baby. I ain't mad at no man and go hold my shit up, not get mine. And sometimes just you gotta help yourself. Hell, what you talking about? They be thinking about they be having visions while they up in you. They thinking about the woman they saw at the club the other night. They thinking about the porno just look. Do your shit. Take care of you. Yeah. I take care of me, boo, and you can see it. I don't care nothing about what you talk about. And that's the real T. You can tell I ain't missing no nuts because I'm mad at a man. I don't give a shit about what he mad about. I'm not gonna hold my shit off. And if he could get it up and I liked it, I'm gonna get on it and then get mad back. I'm gonna get mad back. That's how I'm gonna do. But he gonna get the hell out my shit.
We got more movements than that.
Hold on, y'all, Marshall. You know they got you, Marshall.
And now they gonna get me too. I gotta go, Diamond.
Marshall with no final words.
Diamond, they gonna get me too. I can't turn around and show y'all how this purple wrapping around that gold butt. I can't do that because TikTok puts me on restriction now. Now, I gotta go. I love y'all. Y'all don't be missing no O's because y'all mad. What's wrong with y'all? Get rid of them and go get you one that can give you an O or something because life is short. Shit, what I'm gonna miss an O for? Cause he did something that pissed me off. I ain't finna sit up and worry about emotion. What y'all talk about? It's emotional too. Man, shut that shit up. I don't want to hear that. When you get my
I don't
age,
think we
over
said
that
we
shit.
was missing it. I think they just said they wasn't giving it to him.
Oh. Well, I see why Marsha's girl don't want to give him none. All that hollering, baby, I drop kick you in your. Oh, I can't say that. I couldn't. I wouldn't give you nothing.
You're drop kicking where, Auntie V?
Somewhere where two sacks sit.
And the growing.
I done did that a few times.
Baby, I
just
love
for talking that shit.
Kind of made us not hear it.
Just for talking that shit. Just
y'all
shut
gotta
up.
Remember when y'all go to grandma's house, that's Auntie V. Y'all got to catch them gems.
I love you, Manny.
Yes, you got to catch them gems while
I ain't holding my shit back. I'm gonna throw my shit back if it's still getting hard. It's long, it fit. He done shaped my coochie to it. I want it. They ain't got nothing to do with me being mad about it. I'm not gonna hold back on my shit because he fucked up. I'm gonna get my shit, then go to tell him that you know I'm divorcing you, right? You know I'm still gonna leave you, right? But I'm gonna be rubbing my clitoris and I'm gonna be bouncing and throwing that shit back. What y'all talk about? I ain't with that shit. When you get 62, you over all that what's right and what's wrong. You just do what you do and make you happy. And as you can see, I'm very happy. Yes, I'm not deprived at all.
When she said that, I swear I heard victorious.
That's right.
Y'all got to realize this is how they raise us in the South.
That's right. I'm gonna jack my shit, get my shit, and then we can get back mad. Whatever you want to do.
That's how we is raised, Omar, in the South. This is like my grandma. Like this is how my grandma talk. Like what you
That's right, and it's true. Why you gonna hold back on your enjoyment? First of all, you don't like sex. You ain't happy with your cooch. You ain't happy with your peen. The women is the one holding it back. You ain't happy. I'm not putting my coochie on punishment because of what a man did. Now I ain't. Now?
Yeah.
She said what she said.
35 and 45-year-old grandmas, I'ma stick to Auntie.
And I'm almost 65, baby. And that thing's so juicy and wet and coochie woochie.
Jesus.
And I don't play with myself. I got a young man to do his shit. 37. Bye.
I love me some Auntie V.
I just came up here to say, so when Ripsaw said it, I was the fool. Now Marshall said it. I guess I'm still the fool. I'm just a little confused because the bald-headed correlation did not say anything back to Marshall. Jermaine jumped off the panel. I don't even see where he went. So y'all not gonna say nothing to Marshall? Y'all not gonna clap what Marshall said? So nothing. So y'all still adamant that our duty is basically to lay on our backs and serve and please a man, and because the Bible said, well, I thought Marshall said he don't believe in it. Well, anyways, because the Bible in Genesis and correlations in Corinthians said that we were supposed to, that's our duty and stuff like that. So I'm confused. Y'all not gonna respond back to Marshall, or is only the women that gotta respond back?
I think maybe y'all need to find a better choice of words to use, because maybe that's not what y'all mean. I don't. It's just blowing me that you couldn't mean that.
What they mean.
Why when our TV say it, it's right, but when I say it, it's wrong?
I was about to say that. Like, I mean, she was preaching, Jim.
Omar, get out of here right now.
That's the thing that we all have to realize is not all cootie cats are created equal. Some people, like, that's why some people, even in relationships, they can open it up because Smex isn't that it's on a different level. Some people value Schmex differently. And clearly, Auntie V values Schmex differently. And there's going to be some women that when she's upset and she's broken down, that her cootamanga, it don't operate. And it's just
It
that.
ain't gonna work.
Let me say one thing. Can I say
And
one
if
thing?
it don't get wet, it's uncomfortable. We don't want
Let me say
that.
one thing though. Let me say one thing. I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies and men, this though. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, how successful your relationship is. If the sex life sucks, that shit is not going to work. It's not going
But
to
that's
last.
something that you should already know before you got married.
Everybody don't know that. Everybody don't think that. Everybody don't think that. I'm serious. You would be surprised. And a lot of women get up here. I be joking, and you know what I'm saying. Be being sarcastic, but in honesty, I'm just being real. I don't give a damn who you are. So unless both of y'all just on some other shit, if you're not intimate, your intimacy game is sucks in your relationship, that shit ain't gonna work, dog. Y'all be over here trying to withhold this from a man and withhold this from a woman, and then you trying to figure out why you're getting cheated on or why the motherfucker don't talk to you. Or
hold on, Amari. Hold on, Amari. Let me read this Instagram Cash App Instagram message. Most women can't get to the O because the vibration in them toys done messed up the sensation. Hold on. No man can compete with the power of that rose. Now I did hear that, y'all. I did say that. I've heard that before, where they say that when women, use those toys a lot, it does mess up the feeling. And when it's that feeling,
if they're using it obsessively, that can happen.
That's bullshit.
If you use it
the rose is your friend.
Because if you stop using it, the sensation comes back.
Not even if you
don't let them lie to you.
If
The
you
rose is
use
your friend.
You put miles on that and not obsessed with it. Like some people, because it's the only way that they can get there, so they become obsessed with it. And that's understandable, because some people can't get to where they need to go from the inside. It has to be stimulation from the outside. So once they learn that, they get obsessed with it, and it's the only way that they're able to do it.
See, this is what I was talking about, Queen. Women are different. No. Women are different. Some women are more stimulated on the top. Some women are stimulated on the inside. Women are different. But fellas, the toys is your best friend in their bedroom. I'm telling you the God honest truth with
But
Jesus
everybody
love.
not gonna agree
Stop
with
being
you,
scared of them damn toys.
Just like
If she got toys in that nightstand, when you hit that thing, reach over there and pick out one and put it on her ass.
You gotta tell these fellas why you hitting it from the back. You gotta have that rose going too.
Hold up a second. Why?
What I said. You just wanted to say.
Ma'am, hold on a second. Why is it that y'all have more of a response on this sexual conversation, but yet you can't even sit there and fathom when a woman is telling you no? You can't figure that part out, but you can figure out what to bust her damn walls open.
Exactly.
That is fine with Marshall. Hold on. No, damn all that anger shit. the fact that you even sat here and gave a goddamn tutorial on how to be able to get inside a woman and be able to make her do what she do, you telling me mentally you can't do the same fucking work?
Exactly.
Exactly. I would like.
I ain't got no problem, Mello.
Now, I don't usually agree with Mello, but Mello is on your head finally.
No,
you don't have
I definitely
problems. That boy, why are you speaking?
Because my man down there
advocate for men that are saying that they won't do that work.
Because I find it odd. I find it odd. For real, for real. No, hear me.
You do feel like that, and your man down there agreed with the statement that you made because he got amped.
Hold on. So
Hold
it's an issue because I'm not afraid to bring a toy in the bedroom with my wife.
That's not what I said.
What are you talking about, then, Mello?
Crazy. Y'all. Good morning, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Good morning, King. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Cash App message says, when men open their mouth, the coochie dries up.
Because it's a simple fact that women literally was on this panel telling you why they were saying no, and you and your friends, your bald-headed demons, friends, correlation was basically saying, oh, you telling me no, I'm gonna go out here and cheat on you. You telling me no? Oh, no. That's what y'all was saying on this very panel.
I did, Lulu. I did. What was it? I missed it.
Somebody sent you a diamond. They sent you a
jet. They did. Where was?
Yeah. They did. It was.
Listen, y'all. Thank y'all. Listen. I got my YouTube going, y'all. Like I'm doing a million things at one time. Thank y'all for the jet, y'all. I'm sorry I missed it. Ooh.
Mello. What I was saying was I find it confusing. Hold on, bro, because you trying to label me, bro. So you ain't trying to hit where I'm coming from.
Hold on, Speedy.
I find it confusing with these women. They have all these regards and what they require in order to date a man, right? So if these women are coming up here and talking from the these women are coming up here talking from the standpoint of being in a relationship with a man and then saying, well, I don't want to give it to him because I don't feel like it for XYZ, right? But yet this man is meeting all the requirements that these women come up here and say that they have in order to even get their time. Why do she have an issue with giving it to him if he's meeting all her basic requirements to even date her?
Hold on a second.
Mello the type that where he give him a playlist.
He'll give him a playlist.
Hey, hold on a second.
Can we do a homework assignment really quick?
Hold on a second, Queen. Let me rebuttal.
And you have sex with them. What is that called? I'm just saying it's a homework assignment. People go to Google and ask Google, what is it called when you have schmex with somebody and the other person does not want to? Not that they say no, not any of the other stuff. They just don't want to. Can we go look up that? Because it's crazy that if she don't want to, she don't want to. That's my biggest thing. And I've dated women and men, and I've never, ever had a woman tell me no, and I still wanted it. That's crazy.
I ain't got an issue with it. If a woman says no, no means no, point blank period at the end of the day. It is what it is. But what I'm saying is, y'all are really sitting up here saying, oh, he got to do all this, and all that, right? But all he's asking for is, hey, I just want a little fun time in the bedroom.
No one said that.
And now all of a sudden it's, oh, no, I got this going on. I got that going on. I got this. He ain't have all that shit going on when he went to pay for your hair and nails. He ain't have all that shit going on when he was talking about when you were talking about your friends and everybody else that worked for 15 hours.
That's number one.
That shit like, come on now.
You talking about all of the stuff
that boy Quake though.
You talking about all the stuff that.
Hey, so that boy, I need to ask you a question.
You can't see me.
I want to ask you a question.
Hold on, y'all. Let me read this message. K. Michelle said it best. Fellas, go get you another to get over the other one. Pull a her on her.
Oh, wow.
So they don't need to be together. That's the bottom line is, if you're not happy with what you're with, don't be with it. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like, it's loyalty or not. If you marry somebody, then you supposed to be loyal to them and committed to them. I don't get the whole, if you don't give me what I want, then I'm gonna go get it from somewhere else. Well, then you should not be married. Like, I don't understand.
So that boy, I need to ask you a question.
But being married ain't just about you.
Hold on, y'all. Roro trying to ask me something. What's up, Roro?
Okay, so that boy, I've been out of the game for a long time, right? So
Mhm.
if and me and you get together, right, and you're not stimulating my mind, you can't stimulate my body. And if I
Right.
tell you no, that means you're gonna go cheat because that's all I've heard you say this
No,
morning.
because if you tell me, hey, baby, you're not stimulating my mind, baby, we're not talking, we're not communicating effectively, then that's on me to go and talk to you more, communicate more effectively with you, right?
That
To
nigga
get you
lying.
to
Nah,
that point.
nah,
That's
you
on me.
backtracking like you
I'm not
backtracking.
backtracking. I've
And
been saying this from the
I'm
get
gonna
go,
come
Mello.
to you. I'm gonna
Nah,
come
Mello,
to you in a
earlier
moment.
when we was
I'm gonna
all
come
having
to
this
you in a
discussion, I said it sounded like a lot of y'all ain't having
and
the
the only
communication in y'all relationship because
you
foreplay
did
is
say
all
that.
damn day long.
No means
You
That's
did
no.
what
say
I
that.
said.
No means
That's
no.
not the
Can I say
point.
something?
That's not the only
If we're
thing you
listening
said.
to K
Can I say
Michelle
something,
though,
please?
right? If
Can I
we're
say
listening to
something,
K
please?
Michelle, she
Please.
also
He
said you
definitely
can't
not.
raise a
Yeah,
man.
I know that's right.
He's already grown. What you gonna
What
do?
you gonna do?
Can I please say
You
something?
wonder why he acts like a boy.
What you
It's because
gonna
he wasn't
do?
raised right before you.
Can
So
I please say
Omar, when
something
you
though?
gonna
And K
when
Michelle
you gonna
also said
speak
he
to
gonna
me?
cry. So
Can
you
can
gonna
I
be
please say
with the
something?
friend,
I
watch
didn't
what
come in
happens.
on that part of
You
the
gonna
conversation y'all
cry,
talking
man.
about. Now y'all talking about SA and all that shit. I'll be back later because y'all be turning conversation further with. Yeah, because I didn't come in on that part when y'all was like no means this and he go get it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And y'all said if you say no is that
So that's
I
what
can't
you
do
said.
I can't do another one of those
Nah,
TikTok.
they just trying to twist
So
up
Omar,
the
wait
narrative,
a minute, wait a
Omar.
minute.
That's all they trying to do.
Oh my,
But
oh
no,
my.
that boy,
Definitely
that's what
not.
you had.
Oh my going and be
What'd you say, Roro?
But that boy, that's what you've been saying because I
Oh, I
said
see.
I'm tired. I'm this, I'm that. And basically you were saying if I don't put out, you're gonna find somebody to put out like my homegirl and stuff.
Exactly.
That's why.
Roro. What I was
What
saying is
are
this:
Why would you
alternative?
not want to put
when
out?
when
See,
See,
when the
that's
man
the
sits up
question we
there
gotta
and
ask,
listens
my
to
boy.
what
Is
you got
why
to
do they
say,
feel
right?
like they don't have to? Like that's we
And
missing
he
that
put
point.
and he puts in the effort and he puts in the work to do everything that you ask him of, right? So he's mitigating all the things that you said no about, but you still decide you want to say no just for the hell of it. Okay, cool,
And
so
baby.
let me,
Don't
and
worry
so
he
let
about
me,
it.
let
I'm
and
gonna
me,
go fuck your
let
mind,
me
best
ask
mind,
friend.
you.
mind you,
So
he can't tell you no.
you know what I,
He
you know what
can't
I'm
tell
That's
you
all
saying?
I
no.
said.
You gonna go fuck
Hold
my
on,
best friend and you gonna stay with
hold
my
on,
best friend because you won't
hold
ever
on.
come back
Hey,
over here.
but I'm leaving
I'm gonna
you.
talk to
I'm
him.
leaving
I'm
what
gonna
I
talk.
don't want.
And why you just couldn't do that from the beginning is what I'm lost on. Why did you have to
Because
go be
at
with
the
my best
beginning,
friend?
you
Just
weren't
leave
doing
me.
all this extra petty bullshit. I was doing for you, you was doing for me. We was meeting in the middle, goddammit. In the
Miss
beginning,
Arnett,
you wasn't doing all this old fuck shit. Now you think you got me wrapped around your finger and you think you finna hold out on some cobbler to get everything else you want that really you already been getting. But you want me to go above and beyond and do it extra, extra, extra. Hell no.
Well, what's wrong
if
with
she
doing
felt like
extra,
her
extra,
cobbler was getting her
extra?
something, you made her feel like that.
You mommy money.
So that boy, I need to know
So
why
so
you
what's
feel
really
it's
the
his
issue here?
problem. Wait a minute, hold
The
up. I
issue,
need to
The
find out.
issue is if I decide to say I don't want to give you none today, that don't mean go fuck on my friend. Like what?
Which is true, but in the sense of you're married with somebody, right? It ain't just about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about a partnership. So you might not want to on that day. You should sacrifice. I'm not even saying, force yourself to have sex with the person, but y'all in a committed relationship. Like,
Wow.
check this,
So if
check this
if
out.
you was tired and you didn't want to do it, you would sacrifice. You gonna make that thing hard even though it don't get hard. Like I'm
yeah,
trying to
of
Man,
course.
you
understand.
My
wouldn't
wife
believe how
wants to
many
do
days
it.
I
Look,
done
You
been
What
tired.
y'all
My
cannot
don't
wife
make.
realize,
still get it.
what y'all
I done
check
been
missing,
this out.
dog
I'm
ass
not
tired.
understanding because
Both of
if
Still
you're
y'all,
not
get it.
interested, your thing is
both of
not
y'all
gonna
need
get
to be
hard. That's like
stretched.
if
Both
she's
of
not
y'all,
interested, it's
You a
not gonna
damn
get
lot. When
wet.
she go to
yo,
pulling and tugging on
this
this
is crazy.
motherfucker gonna stand up regardless if I
both,
want to
both
I
engage
of
in the
said
act
y'all,
when
or not.
she's not interested, if she's telling you she's not interested,
You
if
said
you're
if
not
I'm
y'all
not
are,
interested,
interested.
if you're not interested in your thing, it's not gonna get hard if you're not interested, right?
That's a damn
So
lie, ma'am.
what is it that she can do to you to make you interested if you wasn't interested
Ma'am, she
already?
gonna
Like
start
I'm
pulling
not
and tugging on
understanding.
this motherfucker and it got a mind of its own. She gonna get
Is that
hers.
not what she was doing before when she
TRC,
told you she wanted
Oh
it?
my fucking God, ma'am.
TRC, ma'am.
I'm trying to
I don't
understand.
know why you
So
beating
they
down the wall on
so
this one.
basically
There's a
that boy.
difference.
Wait a
A
minute.
dog,
Wait
a
a minute,
dog ass
Mello.
man. A dog ass man with no respect or values will get hard. Yes. A man with core values
Okay, all
will
right. Thank you
not.
for explaining that. Thank you, because that's where
All right.
the
Mello,
I am
conclusion
so
lies.
tired of y'all
don't
bullshit.
sit on a jagged rock,
You are
Mello.
dancing. You
Yeah,
are dancing
listen,
on some
Mello.
bullshit.
This
But Mello
nigga,
be up there
Dancing on
preaching to the
some
choir.
bullshit.
this nigga want to sound like he Mr. Perfect.
And that's exactly
Look,
the whole
Mello,
check
thing.
you
this
want
out.
to know
Check
something?
this out.
You want to know
Check
something,
this
Point of
out.
Mello?
this whole
Give me a
thing
second.
is
Mello,
when y'all
Mello,
are not
Mello is a
when
Women,
Mello.
can I
because
talk
you
to
want
the
to
men?
bullshit,
when we
Mello.
Talk
are
to
not
the
robot.
men.
connected, we still
Let me
don't get
talk to the
wet.
men,
So it's
please,
just that on
fam.
that.
Let me
Mello,
talk to the men,
now you
please. Let
talking
me
on
talk
that
to the men,
bullshit, Mello,
please.
because you want to know something
Let
that
me
happened.
talk to men,
Women,
Mello,
please.
women get,
Mello
Let me
losing
women
talk
get,
to
up
men,
here, y'all.
women
please.
get R
Let
worded
me
and
talk
they
to
get
men,
wet.
please.
Women get
Let me
R
talk
worded
to
and
men,
they have
please.
orgasms. Women get R
Wait,
worded and their body responds.
Let me
Like
talk to
no,
men,
see
please.
Mello on that
Let me talk.
bullshit.
How do you
Let me
Mello
know
on
talk
that
to
that? How do
men.
bullshit.
you know
Let me
that?
talk to
Women,
men.
women get taken
Women,
advantage
can you
of and
please
their
mute?
bodies still
Can y'all
respond,
please
Mello.
mute?
That's the reason why some women, some women don't report it
Cause it
because
go
they're
bad.
confused.
Hey,
Some
hey,
women don't
hey.
report it, Mello,
KRT.
because they're in
Hold
a
on a
state of
second.
confusion because they're
Hold on a
wondering did they
second.
really like
Hold on
it,
a second.
not understanding the fact that their body responded
Hold
with.
on a second.
Yeah, I'm okay because Mello on
Yelling
that
at
bullshit.
yelling
Crazy
at
work.
him ain't gonna
Miss
help.
Diamond, can I just say
Y'all
one
Yelling
thing
not,
at
to
him
you?
is not
y'all
gonna
don't
work.
want to hear
I
the
don't want to talk
truth.
to you, sir.
Y'all
I
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
hear
talk to
the
you.
No,
truth.
no,
I
no,
don't want to
no.
talk to you, sir.
No,
You have
have
Y'all
a
don't want to hear
one-on-one
the truth. That
conversation.
ain't out of line.
Have a one-on-one
That ain't out of
conversation.
line. Your body
Have
gonna
a one
respond regardless. Your body
have
is
a
gonna
one-on-one
respond
That's
conversation.
regardless, and
not
that's what I'm talking
true.
about,
We
Mello.
are women, and we're
You
telling
don't
you
have
that
the
when we try,
motherfucking
we
mental
try. You
capacity to
said
have
like
this
what?
conversation. Your body is gonna respond regardless. You
But
sitting up here talking
keyword
about,
was
oh,
true.
ain't
Excuse
ass
me,
dude gonna
sorry,
get
Doing
hard
everything
even if he don't want to do it. Mello,
sorry, but
that's
that's a
some old
man
folk shit
thing.
to say.
That's a
Cause when
man
women
thing,
don't
not a
want to
woman
do it
thing.
and they get
That's a
taken
man
advantage
thing,
of,
not a
their
woman
body still
thing.
responds, Mello.
That's a
The
man
reason
thing,
why
not a woman thing.
some women get caught up in the
Women,
old confusion
that
thing.
boy,
They're
that
That is
boy.
confused
a
and
Can I please
man
wonder did
ask
they
thing,
this
not a
actually
woman a
woman
like it because
question?
thing.
their body responded. Not
A
Show
understanding that
woman's
the
me,
body
body
is
is a
show
not going to
fucking
me,
respond to
the
hey,
that.
body is the body.
Sorry.
It's gonna do what it
sir,
does.
sir, show me emotional intelligence. I dare you. You sitting here talking some real bullshit, and you being an older gentleman up there, fucking showing this garbage to every other fucking man that is completely fucking lost is beyond me. That's why I'm gonna keep coming for you, weak ass, fucking old ass, dried up men that swear to God by thinking that you're gonna be a dog ass man, you're gonna sit there and have this narrative of thinking that you can be able to move women however you please because you throwing fucking money or you think you got yourself situated. You still fucking bothered, sir, because you still after young ass women trying to tell them what your narrative is and still being a lonely ass bum. So I'll tell you this. Come at me as much as you want. I will fucking play music. I will massage. I will fucking bubble bath a woman if I have to, if that will make her fucking happy and make my life easy. So fuck what you talking about. You can say what you want and still be an unhappy ass old fucking hairline receding ass man. I'll see you on next time though.
Let's go TRC.
All right, I'm still blown away by what that boy just said a few minutes ago. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've been through certain things, and I disagree with what you're saying. When a woman doesn't want it, the body don't respond. I'm sorry, it just don't. Like if I don't want it, it's gonna be dry and it's not gonna feel comfortable. So I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Maybe that's just a man thing, cause y'all get hard when y'all not in the mood. I guess something I never heard, but. That's all I got. I'm kind of blowed off of that. So you guys have a great day.
Okay, so to some extent, I think the where it was inserted into the conversation was very odd. However, there is some validity to it. Sometimes the cha-cha will lubricate itself out of protection of being raped. But again, all women's bodies are different. Again, I think it was odd that that was brought up. I think that again, y'all, a lot of men do not value their bodies, which is why we are even having a conversation of, well, even if I don't want to have intercourse, I'm gonna still do it anyway. And that's why you see fit for women to follow the same suit, which is why we are saying it, sex is something that y'all are doing to women rather than with women. Thank God I don't have those problems anymore. So I don't know. I just think we need to kind of dive into this conversation a little bit more about why men are okay with not respecting their autonomy, but then demanding that women do the same. Um, and it is because a lot of times y'all are conditioned to a lot of rhetoric that fits into the scope of great.
All right, so trigger warning. What I said was some women. When Mello said that I get turned on anyway because I'm just an ain't shit ass dude, and I said that's not true because when women get taken advantage of, there some women bodies still respond whether they want to do it or not. Point blank period. That's just the physiologically the physical part of it, Mello. I wasn't saying that you're supposed to do it. I'm just saying some women, their bodies still respond and they get caught up in that confusion thing knowing that they didn't want it to happen to them, but they still, some climax and different things. My wife is a therapist. She talks to women that go through this shit all the fucking time. I know what I'm talking about. Not all women, but some women. And you can't say, "Oh, well, you got turned on because you want an ain't shit ass dude." Are you saying that in the case of the women that get essayed, they just ain't shit ass women, so their body responded? Stop being stupid, Mello.
Y'all have lost the plan, and the future. The fact that you even brought up that in a conversation, but you're failing to realize what those women don't want it. Everybody has a different reaction to fight or flight response. That is crazy. That is, I don't even understand. I wanted to say this though. I just find it confusing because a lot of you men will sit on this app and blame single mothers and women for being promiscuous and accuse us of destroying the Black community. While in the same conversation, you guys are sitting up here and saying, well, because my wife is not laying on her back and giving me what I want, I'm going to go out there and cheat on her and potentially destroy your family because you cannot satisfy your own urge. I think you guys are crazy. That boy, you're specifically even more crazier because, again, I don't understand what women being R-worded have to do with a conversation like this. Those women did not choose to be R-worded. Are you okay? But I'm going to shut the fuck up because,
Oh, I finally got a chance to speak. Good morning, Diamond. Well, that boy, I am just stunned at what you would say. And the reason I'm stunned is because no means no. At the end of the day, no means no. Just because I'm your wife, that doesn't mean that I need to just bust it wide open and give you what you need. What about my needs? And for you to actually use what you just used, oh my God, that boy, I don't think you can come back from that. I'm just to the point where I need to stay single, right? Because at the end of the day, I just can't believe you used a great victim and how her body responds to say it's basically you were saying it's okay. It's not okay. No means no, man. That boy, no mean no.
Okay. Go ahead, Towns.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You
All right. So y'all, let me read these cash chat messages really quick. Ladies, learn how to make an antifreeze cocktail. Cash App message says my portion to drop that boy with drop funding. They sent $5. Hold on 1 second. Cash App message says a lot of women in the comments agree with that boy. Okay, y'all, go ahead. Oh, wait. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's strange how these women will go above and beyond before they get the ring. And when they get the ring, they don't want to uphold the obligations that they once upheld before they got the ring. Just as backwards as they want to be. Okay, go ahead, Towns.
He right. If a woman doing everything he is supposed to do for you, why would you not?
Woosa. That was a lot. A lot of women agree because a lot of women know, but the message was not necessary. That boy, I feel like you could have took that opportunity to explain how when men are going through something that they don't want, and that's why they get invalidated because people don't understand that biology is biology, and sometimes biology fights against you. You took the wrong turn, and it just went to, like, it didn't have to go there. I agree with the biology of things and how they operate, even when force is there, but it shouldn't have took that turn. You should have took that opportunity to educate about men because we were talking about men.
I just wanted to hop up here and say that boy, you were right in some of what you said, but you used what you said at the wrong conversation. It had nothing to do with this conversation. And a lot of the women is agreeing with it because, yes, and when it comes down to science, we're not talking about science. We're not talking about biology. We're talking about the mindset of some men that don't respect their wives, their girlfriends, when they don't want to do it. The problem is a lot of y'all know things, but you don't know when to use it. Yes, your wife might work in that field, but this is not the conversation in the right way to use it. Okay? That's why a lot of people's upset. That's why a lot of people in the right way to use it. Okay? That's why a lot of people's upset. That's why a lot of people coming at you. It's just that y'all gotta find ways to keep on your points without going all out of the way. You went way out the way. That's all I'm saying.
And the way you said it was vile too. It wasn't with compassion or anything like that. Like you didn't even try to ease it. You just spewed it out because it's a fact that you know.
Because they were trying to twist my words, and I apologize.
Okay,
but the thing that I was responding. Hold on, wait a minute.
Well, you
Wait a
could
minute,
at
bro.
least let me finish speaking, though. That's the thing. Like you could at least
Go ahead.
Because
y'all trying to twist my words up though. That
I
ain't
didn't
right.
try to twist your words at all. I'm not trying to assume what you were saying. I'm gonna let you say exactly what you meant because you do that very well. If there's any confusion, you'll clear it up, and then either you'll confirm what they're saying or you'll correct it. It's really simple. It was not the time, and the way you said it was so vile. And that's the reason why it landed the way that it landed. It was disgusting the way you said it.
So was it vile for Mello to tell me I just ain't shit do because when I don't want it and my wife go to pulling and tugging on it,
and that's the thing.
So and I get turned on. So somehow I'm just an ain't shit dude.
So I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Be for real, bro.
I'll talk to you.
The
I'll
way
talk
the
to you
rhetoric that
directly.
you were saying, or you're telling all women that were SA when they didn't want it, that they just an ain't shit person because their body responded. That's what you're saying, Mello.
Boy. So I'll talk to you. Look, Queen, let me talk then. Since he wants to talk to a man.
I'm gonna finish talking when I want to. I'm asking him to get up off of the women, validate men that go through it and still are able to stand up when they don't want to because biology is biology. Talk about that. Get up off of us.
So I'm gonna apologize to you, Queen. I wasn't trying to tell you what to do, but he wants to have this conversation with a man so bad. I'm okay with being able to apologize for something that I said. If it applied to you, sir, then I'm not going to say I'm sorry for telling you the truth. If it does not apply to you, sir, I still don't owe you an apology because it doesn't apply to you, sir. So I'm going to say, if you a dog ass man that don't have no core fucking values, stay in your lane. But since you want to be that man that's from the fucking service talking to me about some bullshit, they talk to you about if you are married to a woman to respect your wife. If she says no anyway, that shouldn't even have came out your fucking mouth. So you want to sit here and try to talk to me about having integrity, sir? Stand the fuck down and stay in your lane. Because if you're bothered, then that means that there's something wrong with the fuck you talking about.
The rhetoric you're using, Mello. So it can't be my wife. I don't want it. I might be upset or in my mood, and my wife wants it, and she go to pulling and tugging on me. At the end of the day, that's still my wife, and I'm still very much sexually attracted to her. Very
And if she
much so.
says no today, your ass better sit down.
If she nigga, if she say no means no, and I've been saying that. I've been saying that.
But
Y'all
there's nothing
motherfuckers trying to twist my goddamn words and make me put me out like I'm a goddamn taker,
So I'll
abortion
say
or some
this.
shit.
I'll correct my last statement. The statement that I was making was the ending that you landed. It's like you saying sorry and then you're adding a but to it. You had a great start, but you finished with a but. And that's what I was speaking on. You try to justify why something is okay to happen and still missing the fact that if a woman says no in any type of form, fashion, even if there's a millisecond before you're about to fucking bust, sir, you better back the fuck up and do it on that fucking white wall that's standing next to you. I don't give a shit if it wasn't feeling right. Fix it. And if I'm sitting here if you want to sit here and come
Nigga,
at
a
me for
woman
trying
can
to
rescind her yes at any given moment, bro.
Hold on a second.
Niggas
You
know
right.
that.
You right. No, they don't.
But
No,
you
they
talking
don't.
to me like
No,
I don't
they
know
don't.
that shit, bro.
I'm having this conversation because you're up here and you're one other person, one other man that has a rebuttal about another man trying to help you or even help someone that is even listening. So you thinking only for yourself
I'm not trying to rebuttal. I'm trying to subliminally add me, Mellow. Nah,
sir,
what
give me
he
a
said
second.
makes
Give me a
sense.
second, sir. I'm
You can have
not
it, bro.
I'm not even at you yet. But I will
You've been up
continue
here
to talk to that
monologuing for
boy.
like 30 minutes.
Sir, but you still have 0 coins with no fucking hit and miss.
I ain't
Stop
here
trying to
for
talk to me.
support. What you saying?
But
Listen,
you're not
you've been
supporting
up
the
here. Listen, you've been
conversation
up here
by
giving your campaign for like 30 minutes.
what
bro.
have you gave, sir? Give me
I'm
one
trying
point
to get
that I
it
have
in. You
not.
out here trying to get. All right, go ahead, Mello. Go ahead, finish. Go ahead, finish.
You want to argue? Be my guest. Add on to what is being talked about. There's like 4 or 5, 6, 7 different women that came up here and told y'all the same thing, and both of y'all have not hit not a goddamn thing that made sense. Y'all are justifying why y'all can keep doing the shit y'all doing, but y'all can't understand, perfect your craft. Maybe there's something that you can add on to. If you take it away from something,
you came up here and told me
Can I ask Mello? When have we said take the shit anyway? When she say no, when have any of us said, "Hey, if she say no, fellas, go take that shit anyway"? When have we said that?
I can't hear what you're saying.
We said go fuck a friend.
Sir,
Okay,
I cannot hear
That's what
you
we
because
said.
you're
And
I
allow
can't
for
hear you,
open
Batman, because
conversation.
your Robin is hanging on your fucking nuts, and I can't hear one person talking. So if you want to
He
be a
wants to
fucking
insult
superhero,
instead of talk. Okay, go ahead, Mello. Keep insulting.
Can we no, for real, because I'm really bothered by some of the things that's been said. And Mello, I don't know if it was your intent, but you also said something that was problematic. You said how if a man does stand up in that situation, that he's a dog a in, or you may not set the end, but you said he's a dog a man, and that's not the case. Also, that boy, when you said that, if your wife does that, right, if you don't want to and your wife starts to do that to you when you said that you don't want to, that is also an issue. And that's the part that we all have to come in, like, that's a violation, whether it's a man or a woman. When a person does not want, that's why I said everybody go look it up. It's you got, I want y'all to see the human in yourselves. Even for men, if you don't want to do something and somebody proceeds on you, that is a violation. And I need y'all to see that for yourselves. That is a violation. What you are saying and your consent, it matters. That's not okay. Even though we make passes and we'll brush it off and be like, okay, yeah, that's my wife or whatever the case may be, it's still a problem. So just don't devalue yourself as if it's not important, that your no does not matter. That's all I'm saying. I really would like to get off this part because it brought down the energy in the room, and we can get back to the conversation that we were having. Some things
I would like to add. I would like to add. Hold up 1 second. I would like to add that that was very well said, Queen. I'd like to add this right here. I by no means am high-fiving. I don't know who said it, Mello or that boy. You made a statement once I dropped and said, Auntie B can come up here and say that, but when I say it, it's different. Let me share something with you, baby boy.
that was
That
Omar,
boy,
ma'am.
or Mello, whoever it was. Who was it,
That
baby?
was Omar, ma'am.
Omar, where your ass at? Because let me tell you this right here, baby. I by no means am high-fiving a woman being oppressed in any kind of way. Whether it was, I suggested get his ass out of there and going on with your life. I'm not suggesting that, taking or even feeling that a woman is obligated to you. No, she's obligated to herself. That's my message
to the men and the women. Be your first obligation. Know that is not right what you said, that boy. That insulted me. It got me over here. That ain't right, because a lot of us have dealt with that oppression of a man feeling like he has the right to touch you, to say certain things to you in your space. And no, my thing dries up. I don't know about y'all. And that's why, when it come down to the graping, they go and look for certain evidence of bruising and certain things. And it shows that it happened. That is not nice. That's not good. And when I came up here, I was hoping that I would lift the spirits of the men and the women. But some of you just like to boil in shit, wallow in shit, because you think another human being is obligated. Ain't no white piece of paper that this government came up with that said that I had to until death do you part. You run to the Bible on that, but when in the Bible, when it tell your ass not to eat no pork, your ass is eating pork. So don't break up the scriptures when it conveniences you to get what you want for your rotten, stinking, uncircumcised pickle.
Oh, what I was gonna say was on TV. No, hold on, y'all. Let me respond to her. So on TV, what I was saying was, I was agreeing with the other part. What was you saying, baby? No, I was agreeing with the other part you were talking about. I said when I said nobody listened. I said when on TV said everybody agreed.
What part, baby? What part? What part?
Basically you said like if you don't use that shit,
we
like
up here
get
talking
yours,
about
use
body
it.
parts and what we got to do with
Now
them.
it's about like when you was like use it, get yours. Don't let nobody stop you from getting yours. But my thing was, and the reason I stepped down is because I knew they were going to turn this shit to some SA.
And that's very.
That's why I stepped down, because people don't know how to have a conversation.
It's very triggering to some of us.
I understand
I got a whole song on YouTube.
Hold on. Let me say this.
It's called Me Too.
I understand triggering, but when people love to turn shit into traumatic shit all the time. I live on a high, happy vibration. I'm not gonna be in it, and I wasn't trying to shut down Diamond's conversation and the topic, so I excluded myself. That was it. So y'all have a good one.
Baby. I get it. And okay, thank you.
Do you feel like we neglect the men's obligation in anything? Like,
give me 1 second. I agree with Queen. What Queen said about like looking forward to moving forward, because I can tell that it is triggering for a lot of people, including myself.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me read this Cash App message. Cash App message says, "Fuck his neck. Drop him on his nuts." They sent and they said this is for the drop, so they sent a little something towards the drop for that boy. Okay, go ahead.
All I'm saying,
Can I finish my sentence, y'all, please? Can I just finish my sentence, please? I was in the middle of talking before she read the Cash App. And although some of the women came up here and expressed themselves and said like, "Hey, this was these some of the things that boy said are factual," the bottom line is that it should have never been brought up, because there's already a high percentage of great culture already with women. So like now somebody may have listened to this live and thought, well, if they lubricate, then it's fine. It like gives more entry to women being touched. So that's just another reason why we was like, that was so out of place to have that conversation. And
I apologize, and I'm gonna go ahead and respectfully drop down from the panel.
And your wife too, her taking advantage of you, that's great culture too. Just because she a woman don't make it okay. She following out of line.
I want to mention something too. Blackberry says, "So can we attempt to change my spouse's mind?" I wanted to say that earlier when we were first talking about it before we got this far. I think that's where it should have went in the beginning. If your wife is telling you no, find out why. Stimulate her mind. Maybe her mind might change, but it's all about communication. And I just wanted to bring that up because I saw he said that.
Yes, but I will also say the stimulation should not be, you should not try to figure out what's wrong with her just because you want to have the encounter. You should honestly care about your person and their well-being and their mentality. And that's the issue. A lot of people want to fix the issue so they can get their fix and not fix the issue to fix it in like completely. It's just to get that fix. It's just enough to make her say, okay, here, you can have it. Let's not do that. Let's actually get to the nitty gritty of what's going on and what is causing the issue. Because I will tell you, it is a beautiful thing and it's exciting to have a healthy, happy, fulfilled Schmeck's life with my husband. I live for it. I'm about that. I would be hurt that man came home one day and like something going on and he don't want to give me my daily serving. I would say, what is wrong, babe? Please, let's talk about it. I'm sorry. What did I do? How can I fix it? Where did we go wrong? Because like at the end of the day, that means something really weighing on him for him to want to shut down his biology. I'm just saying,
why
but
we
I'm
gotta do all
because yeah.
Why everybody dropping? What y'all running for?
Hold on one second, sweet pea, and I'm gonna drop
been
too.
up here a little bit, and I'm a little irritated, so I'm gonna drop.
But before you drop,
don't be irritated because you was right in a lot that you said, and you know it's just so many different angles here in this one topic. And I by no means am high fiving and congratulating a man for feeling number one that he's obligated, that a woman is obligated. No, and I'm gonna tell you this, women. I'm speaking to the women because I'm 62 and looking like a whole snack, and I'm a survivor of marriages, divorces, raising children, raising grandchildren, cancer, losing my parents to cancer, all of that.
Okay, y'all, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, y'all. That boy. I know you in the comments. That boy, yeah. Y'all know that boy has a support in here that don't play by him. That boy, they was trying to drop you. That boy, that person paid to bring you back. She said, "Come back." She said, "Come back."
A woman.
She said, "Come back and stand your motherfucking ground."
I'm sick of you, Pinky.
That's what she said.
You sick of yourself. Pinky, I love you, but you sick of yourself, baby, because I ain't did that to you, but look like a whole snack in front of you. But listen, I wanted to say this right here. All I was doing was just high-fiving and encouraging the women. Number one, put a time, everything, Queen, you said, put a time frame on it, though. If they keep on abusing you, and there's women who I know personally who are in marriages for 40-something years, been abused the whole time, just to have another anniversary to celebrate. So all I'm saying is, that is all, everybody, to a certain extent, a lot of what everybody is saying is true. That boy, the rapist, all that stuff, that was unnecessary. It was a little bit far-fetched, baby.
Watch your words.
I got it. I'm sorry. The rapists and all that, it's okay. Okay, y'all don't beat him up too bad now. He said he was sorry, but you need to calm that down, baby, because it's a trigger for a lot of us women. And I by no means am high-fiving that at all. I'm high-fiving not even letting a man emotionally abuse you over 2 weeks. I'm gone. Because I'm not going to put up with it. And those of you who are sick at me like Pinky, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Bye-bye.
I think if we can get past the graping situation, then maybe the conversation will be more uplifting. I think people are dropping because of the whole graping conversation.
So Queen, when you was just saying, when you was giving all the reasons of why and all that, can we normalize not having a reason? Like, I just don't want to today. Why does it always have to be a reason behind it? Why does it have to be because somebody mad or somebody did this or somebody did that? I just don't want to today. For men and women, like, what the fuck is we doing?
I think the problem there is that it's a one-sided thing because the men almost never don't want to. It's just the women, and that's why we being told, "Oh, if you keep it from me for 2 weeks, I'm gonna go get it from your friend."
It's not all men that do that though. That's why I stood up here. And that statement that he ended up with, all of the stuff he was saying wasn't all wrong. It's just the way he ended it wasn't correct. Not all men think that way. And it does take some time. There are some hard-headed men that don't give a chance to women that are either nagging, bickering, or however they want to say it. They get aggravated and they don't have the problem solving skills in order to figure it out, or they just don't have the patience. That's okay too. But that means that
Sorry. Pause. I'm sorry.
That just means that somebody didn't introduce them in the problem solving skills in that area. It's okay for a man to give up and it's okay for a woman to give up. Maybe somebody will be able to show them the patience in a different light in order to how to be better in those areas that they're falling short in. We're all human.
What I was also going to say is, can we take this conversation up another level? And this is just to shift gears. multiple men said when they're stressing and they've had a hard day or they got a lot on their plate, they'll go home and they'll have schmecks and that lets it go. And they thought that that was a solution. It's not a solution. It's a temporary band-aid. It gets your mind off of it temporarily. Why not look into ways of actually dealing with your emotions and not using schmecks as your leveler, using schmecks. It's supposed to be a moment of intimacy, not just a way of you getting off your steam in that moment, because all of those things that flared up and led you there will bring you back there once that serotonin wears off. Can we talk about actually getting the mental help that we actually need to be full and complete humans and stop using other things in our lives to put a band-aid on our issues? I'm upset, let me dog it out. I'm mad, let's just take it out on her. How about we actually get coping skills and tools to do that, so when we are being intimate, you understand what it is about. You actually understand intimacy, and it's not you just jerking off inside of her because you need a quick fix.
Okay, y'all, really quick. We got 1.2K in here, you guys. Can we get 1.2K to send the heart me, you guys? Can everybody in here send the heart me? I need everybody in here, you guys, to send the heart me. You guys, it's only 1 cent. Send the heart me, you guys. Everybody in here, we got 1.2K. Send the heart me. Touch the heart me. Yes, a touch it. We got 1.2K in here, you guys. Touch the heart me. Okay, so Keita. All right.
Definitely gets to be.
Tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen. Hashtag is like comments, y'all. Hashtag.
But Dad boy, I do apologize. I don't know if I said it or not, but I'll say it. I do apologize if you thought that I'm coming at you, but that would only apply to the people that it's for.
Excuse me, I just want to land my plane real quick. I just want to say something and drop real fast. He brought. I'm not even a great victim, but when he brought up the great thing, the only thing that got me was he wasn't nowhere compared to that. So it was just like the fact that he wanted to be compared to a great victim was just kind of like, I think that's what everybody is
Okay.
really shocked
Let me
about.
clear this up.
Now hold on. We're gonna let that boy clear. We're gonna let that boy clear it up. You guys, I need 1.2K in here. You guys, I need everybody in here to touch the heart me. I need everybody to touch the heart at the top and send the heart, please. Everybody got
Okay.
one. Go ahead, that boy.
No means no, right? We all agree to this. No means no. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. It is what it is. So when I said that in response to, I think it was Queen or it was a lady talking to me, and I said, hey, well, but when she get the pulling and tugging on it and that thing stand up, it is what it is at that point, right? Because I 9 times out of 10 I be wanting to do it too. I'm just trying to be, trying to be petty, right? But no means no at the end of the day, and that's what we were talking about. So when Mello said, "Well, you just a ain't shit dude if you stand up anyway," after you said no, you just ain't shit dude. If no means no, and somebody's body responds regardless of the fact, then that is synonymous around the board, men and women. So when Mello said that I just an ain't shit person because my body responded, then he's saying that for women, and that's not right. It's not right. That rhetoric, hold on, that rhetoric is not right. Hold on. That rhetoric is not right in the context of this conversation we were having. We were having a
But that's not what
conversation.
the
Well,
L's
hold on,
for.
hold on, hold on. We was having a conversation around no. The women not wanting to do it, point blank period. And then somebody asked, well, what about the men? Well, shit, it been plenty of times I ain't want to do it, but goddamn it, my wife wanted to, and it happened. So that's what that was in reference to. When Mello said that, I responded with what I said. But in no way, shape, fashion, or form am I condoning the act. Hell no. No means no. A woman can withdraw her consent, and a man can withdraw his consent at any given time, regardless if it's already started.
I didn't.
No
So
means
I'm
no.
No, look,
And
confused.
that's my
Okay.
that's it. I'm clearing it up. And
I
if
didn't.
y'all still trying to
No,
say
that boy,
saying
you
some
didn't
other
clear that
shit,
shit. You didn't clear
it
that
is
up,
what
that
it
boy. You
is.
just made it a little bit more.
You
Yeah,
actually
you didn't clear
repeated
that
the
up.
same thing. You repeated the same thing. But I
So
will
so
say
what a part okay, so if I
that's not
told my wife
I'm
no
not
and she
sir,
proceeds
sir,
to do
hold
it
on a
like
second.
Queen
Hold
said,
on a
that's
second.
still a
Hold on a
form
second.
of that, right?
Hold on a second. Hold
So
on a second.
no, fuck that.
I'm
Because
talking.
y'all love trying to
Okay.
twist my words and make it seem like I'm saying something different. So if I told my
I
wife
came up
no
here to
and my wife
Overstimulating,
apologize.
and
proceeded
I
to
think we
do it,
should just
that
move on
means
to another
she's what?
topic because it's
Essaying
making the
me, right?
room
And my body
move.
responded, right? So I'm just an ain't shit dude because my body responded, according to Mello. Like no, no means no at the end of the fucking day.
Okay, so that boy, are you saying, or when you said it, are you saying like since he said you ain't shit dude because you stood up? Was you trying to reference that when women have a reaction that would make them ain't shit too? Is that what you was trying to say?
According to
Yeah,
Mello, if their body responds
that's what
according
he
to
was.
Mello, they just an ain't shit
That's what.
person.
That's
Okay,
why I
so
say. That's
technically,
why I
Mello, you
say
dead
what
ass
he's
wrong for
doing.
saying that though, because he's right though.
That's
For you to
I
say
told
that,
him
then
that. That's what I'm saying.
oh
We're
yeah,
going
Mello,
back.
you wrong for that because
We're
for
going.
him to say that he had a reaction, even though he said no, and then he still had a reaction, and then he told you in reference of when women have a
if
reaction as well, you were saying they ain't shit. That's what he was trying to get to you. If that's what y'all was up here arguing about, and y'all didn't clock this shit. He
No,
ain't
no, what
that
happened
boy
was,
ain't wrong. He
hold
just
up,
used that
hold on a
no,
as
what
to
happened,
say
second.
Dad?
that
Just,
you
just
No,
what
couldn't
happened,
never
nobody
Dad.
Wait,
Let
say
me
told
hold
tell
him
on,
he
y'all
was
what
Fluff.
happened.
wrong. We
Hold
just
on a
said it
second.
didn't say
Hold on
that
a
it
second.
wasn't the right time to say it. That was
Hold
it.
on,
It
y'all.
was just
Let
not
me
the right
read this.
time.
Let me read this Cash App message. Cash App message says, "Fellas, you can get all the ass you want on Cornhub." Okay, you guys, go ahead.
Anyways,
I literally
So,
said
Dad,
both
this
of
is
them
what
were
happened. This is how
wrong.
it all
Mello, did
started.
I not say that
It
you
all,
were wrong? I said,
I
Mello,
can
you were
clear.
wrong.
I can clear myself up.
now
Okay,
So
y'all
you
up
can
here
clear
got to clear
yourself up. I'm
yourselves
just
up. You know
saying,
why y'all
based
got to
on
clear
what you
yourselves
said
up?
the first
Hold on, let me
time,
say something,
because
Miss Mapson. Let me
they
say
don't
something.
like to.
Hold on, Mello.
People
Let
don't
me
want to
say something. This
listen
is why y'all
enough.
got to clear yourself up. Because what happened started off as as a conversation of people talking about when your partner say no, they gonna go get it somewhere else. They turned it into, well, you know what no means. That's why when I stepped down, because I knew it was gonna turn into some SA traumatizing shit, right? Then people start saying shit, and then it bounces off, and it creates this whole crazy snowball effect of bullshit.
They talk
And what
about
I'm
what
saying is,
happened was I asked.
They'll talk about something so simple, then they go down the rabbit hole.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it
What
was a
happened
regular
was
conversation,
I
and I
said they said that a woman would, a woman dries up. That's why she don't want to do it. I mean, nobody wants to do it when they're dry. And I was saying, well, if you as a man didn't want to do it, how would you feel if your wife was like, mad at you for not doing it? And then that's how we got to that conversation.
no, but when I was here, I understand that. It was still like a regular combo because when I came in on TV was talking and all that too. And so then there's like, well, you know what? When no means this, it already knew it. I knew where it was going. What I'm saying is y'all people be throwing shit out there to
That
turn.
might be y'all listen.
People
That
be
might
throwing
be a
shit out there to turn
traumatizing
these
situation,
conversations.
but you cannot have this conversation without it going there. I don't know why y'all
No, it
surprised that
wasn't
it went
that,
there.
Dab. You can. Listen, Dab, hold on.
this
Thank
has
you,
been the
Dad.
Listen, hold
conversation
on.
the
Let me.
entire
God damn,
time,
can I talk
Omar.
without being cut off? Y'all been up
Yeah,
here all
but
morning.
it's just
That's
saying
why I've
that
been
you've been in the
leaving.
conversation.
Listen,
You
the
cut
thing
me
is
off,
this.
remember?
You
You was
can.
like,
It
Miss
was a regular
Mapson, let me say, I'm
conversation
just
about
saying.
regular relationships, regular shit. Then motherfuckers came and turned it into some traumatic bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers was
What
having a
happened
regular
though,
conversation. It was cool. It was too happy. Apparently, for some people, it was too happy, and they turned it into some SA shit. That's what I'm saying. And people do that. They will take and come and turn a room upside down into whatever the fuck they want it to be. It doesn't matter if I come over here and distract y'all and make it funny. It doesn't matter if someone else can make it traumatizing. People will not stay focused on the subject and take it and turn it into whatever they want it to be, into the spaces that they're used to being in. That's what the fuck happened. That's all I'm saying. And the shit is still going on. Now y'all over here accusing people of being, not having sympathy for people who've been SA'd or been in fucked up situations. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, man, motherfuckers love living in trauma. I don't know what fucking life y'all live
Okay,
outside,
again,
I don't
but
think
part
they
of
was
it
having
getting on
is
him. They
conversations.
just said it wasn't the right time to say it. And I think that's just it. Like, it just wasn't the right time
What
to
you
say
mean
it.
it wasn't the right time to say it? Mello literally said some fuck shit. Cloud is the only one that seemed like the only one that understand what the
Sir,
fuck I'm saying.
he
No,
didn't
I'm
even
not saying
That
understand
was
it.
the first
You're
I'm
person
getting
to
saying
call
credit
it
over
any of
some
it.
out.
Any of it.
bullshit.
It
That
wasn't the
was
right time to
literally
say
the
any
first
of it.
person to call it out. and all I'm gonna say is, Omar, I hear what you're saying. And yes, it took a hell of a turn, but this was already the conversation from the beginning. Men wanting their woman to have schmex with them when they did not want to. That was the conversation from the beginning. Women withholding, not wanting to have schmex when they don't want to. So we were already having this conversation. We just weren't calling the terms what they were. It took a turn. But that boy, I literally called it out first. And I said, Mello, you were wrong when you said A, B, and C. And that boy,
Yeah,
you were also
you
wrong
did, Queen.
when you
You
said
did.
A, B, and C. I called it out because it was a wild ass statement for him to say that statement. At the end of the day, I love every single one of y'all. Can we move the fuck all the way, completely, entirely, and full encompassed on?
I mean, really. Because everybody just explaining themselves at this point.
So again, like I was saying, can we talk about how men be using schmex as therapy when they really need to use therapy as therapy, and they just be trying to get off and use it as a band-aid and really not dealing with the shit in life that they be going through, and that's why it gets bottled up and they ended up exploding. Can we talk about that? Because yeah, off that topic.
Well, y'all cannot talk about that conversation, the X conversation, without it ever going left. I don't know why y'all, anybody up here surprised in the comment, surprised that the comment went to this part. This subject went to that. But look, even what you talking about, Queen, it could still go to that point, because then you're gonna have to go deep into understanding why they think having sex is going to relieve the problem.
Cheating. The conversation was about cheating. And the
Look,
conversation was really about, if the girls say no, then, oh, we're going to go smash her friend.
Diamond, no, shut up. Everybody shut up. Diamond, just check Cash App. I paid to drop everybody. I'm sick of this conversation, and I'm sick of these bitches and niggas up here. Period, point blank. All of them. Y'all are all getting on my motherfucking nerves. Everybody drop. The fuck?
You too. Rude.
Yeah, very rude.
Lona,
very,
I love you,
very,
but there's 100 on my head, babe. There's 100 on my head, and there's 100 on Alex's head. I love you.
Oh, okay, y'all lucky.
Well, y'all
lucky,
definitely don't have no communication
Y'all lucky,
skills.
y'all
Y'all gotta use y'all money to get y'all point across. Have a good day,
y'all
Diamond.
lucky.
Like, what?
Yeah, rude as fuck. Rude as
Really?
fuck. How much to drop that boy as well? I paid the $250. So how much?
Okay, so it's 100 for that boy. Okay, it's 100 for that boy. It's 100 for TRC. It's 100 for Alex. It's 100. Well, no, it's 25 for Mello.
Okay, drop TRC. And how much for that boy? Drop that boy. Drop both of them.
I'm not mad though, sweetheart. I got my point across what I came up here for.
Okay,
Good day, lady.
Just wait
the fuck?
wait.
And then
Just
let me say this.
They didn't want me to drop.
Oh my God, let me say this.
Wait,
Real quick.
Lily,
I
what just happened? I just came back. What just happened?
Give a
Did
fuck.
they drop me?
No, I didn't drop you. It's 100 to drop you and Queen.
Oh,
I did not drop you. I was about to drop the whole panel though. But let me say this. Anybody condoning that shit, I don't give a fuck how the body reacts. I don't give a fuck how the body reacts. If she's getting wet or not. It's disgraceful. It's distasteful. And you deserve a clip in that ass. The fuck? How would you like it if somebody bent you over, lubricated you, and fucked you in the ass? Without your permission, huh? But you're wet though, huh? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
That boy in TRC, babe, I gotta drop you.
Y'all be good. I got my point across.
Give me like 1 minute.
Ooh, child.
That girl is poison. Never trust a bitch in a smile. Hey, Diamond, they were cutting up. I've been listening at the gym. God damn.
Thank you, Lily.
Hey, greasy mouth ass boss man, go on and talk your shit. I know you finna talk some shit. God damn it. Go ahead, boss man.
Lily cleared them out.
She about to drop your ass, because you definitely the motherfucker who need to know what no means no.
Not greasy mouth.
What? Who said that?
Potts.
Huh?
I think it was.
They on your ass.
I think it was a.
They on your
I
ass.
think it was a year
It's
ago.
me,
That's what they
nigga
said.
boss man. What's up, my brother? What's going on?
They called you Greasy Mouth. They said, "Here come Greasy Mouth." They
No,
on
I
your
said,
ass.
here come greasy mouth ass boss man.
Hold on, y'all. Instagram.
Oh, I ain't worried about you, Trap Mouth.
Trying to brighten up the mood. God damn. Hold on, y'all. Instagram message. Okay, let me go check it. All right. Oh, hold on. I don't know, Queen. It's something about getting good coochie and flooding her basement. She got goosebumps, her legs shaking, your head ringing, and both y'all had to sit. Listen, both y'all had to sit there and get y'all life together. I think that's what he's trying to say. After you just gave her the best 11 minutes of her life. 11 minutes? Okay. Then, as she walks in the bathroom, she lets off a super loud queef, and both of y'all laughing. Y'all forgot the reason you were mad. Diamond, I'm trying to brighten the mood up. I don't like this. Hold on 1 second. I got to read this other message. Okay. Message says, but ain't this the same Lily that said to get a man drunk and take him?
Yep. Yeah, they listening to that Cardi B. They know that.
I remember her saying that.
Nah,
Everything she said is right though. Pops, you did say that no means yes. But let's clock your tea.
Hold on, let me bring her bike.
Okay, let me say this. For the motherfucking slow motherfuckers in the back, right? The reason why I said that is because y'all were talking about taking advantage of women who have children. So if you are going to take advantage of a woman who has a child simply just because she has a child and you know she's low value or claim she's low value, yes, I think you're the scum of the earth and I would get you drunk and fuck you. How about that? So if you want to be the prey, I will be the predator. But all this, because she's wet, da-da-da, I don't want to hear that shit. The fuck?
I slipped myself a Mickey for you, Lily.
The thing is, no, the problem is y'all like taking advantage of women. And then when it comes back on a man, y'all want to play victim. Bitch, fuck you. Y'all can get done too. Y'all can get scammed too. Y'all can get screwed too. Bitch. It works both ways. Y'all want to take advantage of women? Well, the women is going to take advantage of you. It's a dog-eat-dog world, bitch.
So, I want to say this, y'all. I don't think nobody can say the word bitch the way we say it. No, I don't think they can.
Stop trying to sit loner on me. Lily, fuck with me. You clowns in the crowd. Get somebody else to do your dirty work.
Hey,
Fuck is
Diamond,
y'all
I
problem?
can't change the topic. Did you see them kicking them Democrats out that speech last night?
No, send me the
You
video.
didn't see that? Oh man, they was kicking out Trump's speech.
Now y'all know the politics. Y'all know how they are with politics. Y'all know how they are with politics.
Hey, I had to change the topic, man.
Hey, Diamond, Al Green of Texas, he pointed his damn cane at Trump. He was like, all of you crooks.
No, he didn't.
All y'all, you crooks.
I do want to.
They
yes,
turning that house
He
upside
pointed
down
his
for
gold
sure.
cane at him.
I wanted to ask Trucker about the crypto and the stocks because they saying that this is the worst that the stocks have ever had been since 2008. Did y'all hear that, boss man?
They trying to invest in crypto. They already started.
Yeah, the stock's gonna be real low. The stock. The stock's gonna be real low. But the thing about it is it's bad for people that's already it's bad for people already invested big in a lot of these stocks. They about to lose a lot. But if you're new getting into stocks and crypto, buy in this shit. Because the next 4 years, when you get his ass out there, even in the next 2 years, if the Congress take over and the Democrats take over the Congress, that will put positive light on the market and they're gonna go sky high.
Hold on, one second.
Politics going with the market.
Hold on, wait 1 second, boss man. Please, y'all, let me get these cash app messages out of the way.
They got me, Diamond. I could tell by your smile. They got me.
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Cash app message says, Lily, my toddler shoes too little. Would you like them? Hold on. Cash app message says, Diamond, I said what I said. Bring that boy back. Boy. This person ain't playing no games about that boy. Hold on, wait 1 second. Drop pissy pots. No final words. They got your pots with no final words. Oh, child. Let me get that boy back up in here. We got to hurry up with that boy, baby. We got to hurry up and bring that boy back.
I love you, my supporters. I love you.
Child. You think that's a MAGA? You think that's a MAGA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be quiet, Diamond. Okay. All right, y'all. Go ahead. I think I got it all.
They on demon time.
Okay, so y'all, I do. Someone brought this. Hello. Thank y'all for helping me reach my second gift goal, y'all, of the day. Hello. Crip Mike. Y'all on demon time. Y'all tap the screen. Y'all tap the screen. Shout out to my mafia. Y'all tap the screen. Shout out to my supporters. Okay, so y'all, let me bring some of the stuff up that y'all wanted to talk about. Y'all brought it to my attention.
Diamond. Really quick question. You never got to finish the convo this morning about like the kids and everything and the parents and the upbringing. We jumped into that other thing. Can we do that or another day?
Yeah, we could do that. Y'all want to talk about? Yeah.
Talk about what? We had stopped with what's her name?
What I said. We can't talk about that too, but I want to. Okay, so wait. Hear me out. Let me just say this first. Did y'all hear about? Okay, what is he? A football player? What's his name? Anthony Wars.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Anthony Edwards got this young lady pregnant. This is little baby's
baby mama.
Right? Hold on. Anthony Edwards files motion claiming he does not want visitation or custody of his 4-month-old daughter with Aisha Howard. All right? Hold on. He said, and he's celebrating his 1-year-old daughter's birthday a few days ago he shares with his girlfriend, Shannon. Hold on. Wait 1 second. They have text messages of Aisha telling Anthony Edwards she's pregnant. Revealed, he tells her he won't be in the child's life, that he doesn't want. Get the abortion. Laugh out loud. He said, get the abortion. She chose to still have the child. Okay? Now he is basically saying he has filed motion claiming he does not want visitation or custody of the 4-month-old daughter. He don't want to have anything to do with the child.
That's so sad.
Me and my baby don't need nobody. Me and my baby need each other. Me and my baby don't need nobody. He pay me child support.
Hold on. He doesn't want to have anything to do with a child he doesn't want. I had to put that out there.
He ain't shit.
Me
That's
and my baby
sad
don't need
because I
nobody. She pay me
understand
child
that he
support.
probably was trying to do that because he thinks she's trying to get money from him or whatever. But you got to think about that the child's life. Like you laid down and you knew the consequences of possibly having a child with this
Y'all don't
woman.
say no when these women keep the child away
Let
from
me
their hands.
finish. I'm
Hold on. Ooh, child. Second time. They paid that boy the $400 to swap you.
Bitch, get the fuck down. Like I said,
Hey,
bitch.
my supporter,
What the fuck is you
don't
talking
pay for
about?
me to
And
come
you
back.
better pay
Please
that
don't pay for
800.
me to come back.
And you better
Supporter,
pay that 800, bitch. And
supporter,
you better
please
pay
do
that
not
800.
pay for me to come
Get
back.
the fuck
I'll be
down.
back tomorrow.
Get the fuck down.
$400, y'all could have bought that front end that I need for my 4x4.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well, yeah, I should have bought you a shape up too.
Goddamn.
You
Next,
should have bought me what?
Damn.
anyway,
You should have bought me what?
I
Damn.
shape up.
Girl,
Oh
you're not
my.
gonna get shaved up. Don't play with me, Lily. You know you don't want these jokes. I'm gonna make you spend that money with me by the time it's over. You're gonna be crying. So don't even try that shit. You already know.
You said crying.
You know how my mouth
You
is.
said crying. No,
Like I was saying,
bow down. Now I
don't
may
spend
make
your
you
money and
bow
drop me
down. I
now.
don't know about crying.
Don't
You
spend your
may
little
be
bit of
shaking in
change
your
and drop me
boots.
now.
You may be.
Don't spend your little bit of
toes may
money
be
and drop me
curling.
out till
That's
you get your
all
little
that's about
drop
to
in, get your
happen.
little time of
Your
fame,
toes may be
get your
curling
little
no more,
time,
but that's all.
get the little airtime that you
That's
want.
all.
Over there with the little bitty ass arms looking like motherfucking turkey wings. Don't play with me.
Turkey wings. That's all you got.
I got more than that. I'm not even starting. I'm
No,
actually
guess
being
what?
cool.
I'm gonna eat you up like a turkey wing.
actually being
See how
cool.
you like it,
I'm actually
bitch.
being cool. Better
The
waddle your
fuck?
little ass back down to the comments and play with somebody on side.
Let me see. Let me see. I would love to see that happen.
And all that. I got real
I would
jokes.
love to see that
I got
happen,
real
Omar.
jokes.
I would
I got
love to
real
see that
jokes.
happen.
I would like to see you reach up on the top counter by yourself and grab some shit.
No, I would like to see you shape yourself up.
I bet.
Do something. You're a millionaire
saying,
and
Diamond,
you looking
they
like
get
a
mad-
homeless
They
man.
get mad. They
How
get
are
mad
you a
when
millionaire looking
women
like a
want to keep the
homeless
babies
man?
away from men for money.
Sir,
They want to keep
where
the babies
are you
away
at
from
right
men for
now?
money.
Where
Now
are
the
you
dude
at
saying
right
he don't
now?
give, always want to spend
Do
money.
better. Do
No,
better,
you still
Omar.
going. You hurt. You've been hurt all morning. Go heal. Go heal.
Go heal.
Yeah.
Go
Don't put on that
heal.
motherfucking Chucky shit. Want to play?
And
Go play with your
will
phone.
In here, girl.
Don't play
making
with
money.
me. I got
Making
jokes.
more
I'm
money
not
than
even
you'll
trying-
ever
You
see.
see, I'm changing the subject because I'm not trying to tear you up.
Girl,
You know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
out
Get
trying
it
to
about
It don't matter to
her
me.
and get me some
Omar
service
Omar,
for
you
this
always talk
ain't
your
getting
shit.
from my
Omar, you always
over
talk your
here.
shit.
No.
You always talk your shit.
No.
Throwing rocks and hiding your hand,
Go
Omar.
get somebody drunk.
They
and take
ate
their
you
money.
up.
Go get somebody drunk and take their money.
They literally ate
Go
you
take your
up
little
already.
pickpocket ass on somewhere else.
No, I'm
And
gonna
get somebody drunk
pickpocket
and take
your
their
ass.
money.
How about that? I'm gonna pickpocket your ass.
You
That's
over there
ass.
mad? You over there mad because you small?
Play bingo.
You mad at the world because you small and you try
I'm
to take
mad
it out
at
on
the world.
TikTok.
No, I
Get
love
your
the
ass out
world.
somewhere.
I
You got
love
the
the
wrong
world, and
person.
the world loves me. The world loves me. How about that?
I bet.
You've been on TikTok for how many years? Have you made a band yet?
Two.
And still haven't made a band.
Made a what?
A band.
A band? Who give a fuck about TikTok money? I make money in real life.
You don't make money in real
This is
life. I
your ass
promise
over
you,
there.
you don't. Not looking
This is
like
your
that.
little ass over there. You
I'm
over there
not
selling
looking like
yourself
that.
out.
You
You
cannot
over
be
there
making
selling
money in
yourself
real
out for
life.
people who
That's why your
fetishize
wife left
fucking a
you.
midget.
Your wife left you.
So
Omar,
you say.
she went
So you
bye-bye
say.
because you
You over
wasn't
there
making
selling
no
yourself
money.
out for
She
somebody who
probably took all
fetishizes
your
little
money.
people.
She probably
You over there
definitely
making
took all
you over
that
there dressing
money.
up in the clown outfit, being a circus act for money.
The
And you think
fuck?
you own? You think
Circus
you own?
act
You dressing up?
and
You
this.
dressing up like a clown.
And
You're being a
this.
jester.
No,
You're being a
you
fucking
are the
jester on
clown.
TikTok, making
I
a fool
may
out of
dress
yourself.
up like a
And you
clown.
think that's
You
something?
are the clown, Omar. You are the clown with 8 people in your
Crazy. You over there
room.
being the fucking court jester for money, and you
No,
think you won't.
and that's
You
the
think money is
crazy
gonna?
part about it. You've been
think
on
money is
TikTok
gonna?
for 2
You think it's gonna
years,
solve your
still
hurt?
haven't built a
Because how you feel in
following,
this world?
still haven't made a band. You
crazy.
only have how many followers? 20,000 followers
You
after
crazy.
2 years, Omar.
You over here,
You're
you
a
over here
joke.
selling
You
yourself out
talking
for
about
TikTok, and
somebody
you think
being
you
a
own.
clown. You are the joke.
You selling
You
yourself
are
out for
the
TikTok,
joke.
and you think you own.
You and is the
For people
fuck.
that criticize
don't
people. Then
think
you
I'm
gonna get up
on.
here
I
talking about,
am
oh,
on.
get a man drunk
When
and
you
take
make
his
your
money.
first
Get his
100K,
girl.
when you make
You
that
crazy.
first 100K, let me know.
And you still not happy.
Other than that, shut
You
the
still
fuck
not
up.
happy. You got
I'm
money and
not
you're not happy
happy.
because you still mad because you a little person.
Oh,
Instead
I
of
know. I
embracing and
am
loving
so
yourself
mad
for
I'm a
who you
little
are,
person.
instead of embracing and loving yourself for who you are, you over here trying to take it out on everybody on TikTok in the world. And you think your money gonna solve that by paying people to drop, by trying to pay people to shut up that you don't agree with. Then you want to
Right.
get up here and trauma dump and unload on people. Then
Trauma
you dish
dump?
the
What
shit out
have
and
I
can't take
said?
it.
What the
Man,
fuck have I
please.
said? I cuss motherfuckers out for a living, bitch.
Please.
I get paid to cuss
I'm
motherfuckers
sure.
out, not
I'm sure.
trauma dump. Who the fuck is
That's
trauma
your
dumping?
fetish. That you feed into a fetish. Crazy as shit. Crazy. And then you think that's what's wrong. And then people get up here and they think the money. Hold on, Manny. No, don't do that. Don't cut me off. People think that money go solve everything, Diamond. Money ain't gonna solve you being insecure or being mad at the world or not. Nigga, take your motherfuckers need to go get some motherfucking counseling and some motherfucking therapy for real. People are crazy as shit. And then they
But you
think money
choose
goes
to respond back.
Money don't mean that. That's what's wrong with this
choose to
generation.
respond
They
back
try
to
to
her.
equate. They try to equate disrespect
How you gonna try to knock her down, but you
living a
choose to
facade
respond to her?
with money. What do they say the moment a real nigga
But
get on
you
their ass?
choose to
He got more money
respond
than
to
him.
her.
The money
Like,
don't mean
you can't try
nothing.
to trash a system that you choose to respond in. You are responding to
What are you
her.
talking about, man? Ain't nobody even talking to you right now.
You trying to trash a system that what are you saying? You're responding to her, adding to it. Like what's the use of coming for her money? That has nothing to do with it. She paying the drop. She's working with the system.
Lorna, is that you?
Also,
Yeah, this is me.
and,
Okay,
and
wait a
if
minute.
But
people
we
text me,
always go down this road when somebody is doing a big one. Like, what the hell?
And that's the crazy part because Omar brags about his money each and every fucking day. Every time he comes on this panel, he brags about having money. Bitch, where is the money? It ain't in your face, and it ain't even that place. So where is it? You ain't
Lily is
spreading the
not the
wealth.
first.
You ain't
Lily
giving
is not
Diamond a
the
penny.
first, y'all. Like,
You don't support black business. Where are you putting your money at?
and Lily, really quick. Hold on.
Lily, what you know real quick, Alex? Fuck that. That's your problem. Then y'all want to shut a motherfucker up when they get on somebody else.
No, the problem is you think because I'm a little person, I don't love myself. I'm very beautiful. I'm very beautiful. And I promise you, if you got a piece, you would love it too. If you got a piece, you would love it too. So stop the motherfucking cap. Because I promise you, if I was in your presence, I would make that ass clap. Shut the fuck up.
Can I talk now? Because you sound dumb as a motherfucker.
No, you sound dumb. Coming for me, looking like a caveman. That's who you sound like.
I ain't gonna say what you look like.
I don't care what the fuck I look like. I could look like a million motherfucking things.
Turn your camera
like
on.
me.
Turn your camera
I
on.
look
Turn your camera
beautiful,
on.
gorgeous.
Turn your camera on.
Come to my
Turn your
live.
camera on.
Come to my live. I don't have access on this, but come to my live. Everybody knows what I look like. Let's be real.
So as I was saying, I was saying before, this is the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Money will not solve you being insecure or hurt.
Clearly, because your wife left you. Your wife left you, so it's not solving shit for you. It's not.
Okay, 1 second. Hear me out. Lily, honey, please. We gotta let him respond, all right? So please, honey, hear me out. Mute up, babe. Let him respond.
Okay, so you got up here acting like you were traumatized and hurt, graphically describing, I don't know how I got a violation. I ain't even said nothing yet. Bye, bobblehead.
Bobble, bitch. Don't come back.
I'm trying to figure out, has Lily dropped him?
Yeah, I just dropped him now.
You did? Oh, so he can't even come back.
I did just pay to drop him.
And see, that's what I'm saying. Lily didn't even drop him.
Okay, so, oh, Lord, y'all. Listen, I can't stop the draft. I can't, because of IRS, I can't stop the drops. I got to pay my taxes, okay? Yeah, Amari, she just paid to drop you. So
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a willing thing that we come and join, and she didn't even drop him. So that was an even exchange. And that's why I didn't like the whole part about it's about the money. It's not about the money. That was an even exchange. She didn't even drop him.
That's the problem. I feel like, Omar, you try to pick on the weakest link. Bitch, fucking with me, you will never be able to come back. The fuck? You will never be able to fuck with me. Seriously. On your best day.
The first time we ain't heard, and that ain't the first time I'm hearing that either. Like, we've had many stars come through here. Lily not the first, and she won't be the last.
Y'all always get mad at
And
the
y'all
stars
get
when they
mad
come
because I'm
through.
supporting a black
Sorry.
business. Diamond is a black business. So yes, if I want to pay to drop a motherfucker, I'm going to pay to drop somebody. The fuck? I support black owned businesses.
So Lily clearing the men out because baby, they sent me the message to say, baby, Lily is shutting doors down. I said, oh my God, let me get over here. And as I see, baby, she done got ain't nobody talking. Damn. Okay. All right, y'all.
Manny, you silly.
Yeah.
Something.
Girl, drop me.
On the topic about the basketball player, though, I'm not saying that it's sad for the woman that's having the baby. I'm saying it's sad for that child because that child got to grow up now knowing, like, my dad gave away all his rights to me. He didn't want nothing to do with me, and he created and broke a broken home or whatever for that child. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I don't care about the mother and what's going on because he knew when he laid down with her that it's a possibility that I could create a child. So
someone in the comments somebody in the comments said, well, he told her to have an abortion.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
He did, but you still run the risk of somebody saying, no, I'm not gonna have an abortion. So I mean, you decided to lay down with her at the end of the day with no protection, nothing.
Right, but she chose to continue to have the babies.
What about that child though?
Also, too, they said that because she did reside in Georgia, and I don't know if this is this is a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that she also relocated from Georgia to California so she can get more in child support.
No, that's stupid. She doing
Yeah, but my thing,
but
how can you not want your child? That shit is stupid. How can you not want your child? That shit
What do you mean?
is
If I told you,
y'all.
if he said from the beginning, I don't want a kid, like he told you what it was. You decided to still pop your legs open, not because you wanted. Not because you wanted the kid, because you wanted the money.
No. He told her to get
after. Right.
That's
Wait a minute. Hold on. He told her to get an abortion when she told him she was pregnant.
Right.
Also, not to
but he told you
not to mention
She ain't got to get no abortion. That's
hold on 1 second. Not to mention from her messages,
From her message.
yeah, he started with he went after her. It wasn't she trapped him or nothing like that. He went after her first.
Went after her. What do you mean went after her?
He been messaging her trying to get he been trying to message her to get with her for a while, and she finally said okay.
But that don't got nothing to do with that.
Hold on, big. That ain't got. He trying to fuck. He see a lady on Instagram.
No, I agree. I'm saying that for the people that saying that. I'm saying that for the people that saying that she trapped him. Like he went out. I mean, he did it on his own.
She trapped him. Basically, they're saying she's trapped him because she, are saying she's gonna keep her baby.
May I say something? That's what I was trying to.
At the end of the day, though, y'all keep saying like, "Oh, he told her that he didn't want the child." Da da da. Okay, but we're here now, and the child is here. Okay, and that child gotta grow up, and y'all forgetting about that child feelings and emotions and how they're gonna be as an adult, knowing, oh, my daddy over here celebrating his other child's birthday, but he over here signing his rights away to me.
That's the mama fault.
He just don't want me. It is the mother's fault, but it's the mama's fault.
Because she told you to lay down and have a baby.
Hold on. He's telling her to get an abortion. He's telling her to get an abortion. Don't understand what women's bodies go through when they get an abortion.
That ain't his business.
He told her he didn't want it. Got to do it.
That ain't his business. He don't care about it.
Hold on. So can we normalize teaching our sons and our daughters when you lay down and have X unprotectedly, you are going to risk either having an STD or a baby. You don't get to bust that nut and then say, after I busted that nut, knowing the consequences of busting that nut, that there is a baby that could be born, and say, I don't want it. You don't get to do that. Hold on, Swift. Hold on. Once you bust that nut and you leave that part of you in her, it now belongs to her. So she has the right to say, I don't want it or I do want it. But again, we need to normalize teaching our sons that once they lay down and bust that nut, there's a baby that could possibly come.
So you said the baby is hers after you say that.
If you don't want kids, no. If you don't want kids, you need to get a vasectomy.
So in the same case, then that means that if the baby is here, if the baby is hers, he has a choice to say no to the baby.
Hold on, y'all. Wait, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Let Glam go. Go ahead, because I know Glam. Go ahead, Glam.
He has the right to say he don't want the baby. Just like you saying, once he put it in her, it's her seed, it's her baby. They give mothers complete control over what the baby do, how the baby do, who the baby daddy is. She get to choose that shit. Put the nigga on child support, whether he the daddy or not, all that extra bull crap. But guess what? He got the choice to say, nigga, I don't want the baby. I don't want nothing to do with it. And it is what it is. Can't nobody force no nigga to do what he don't want to do. He told you what it was. You decided to lay up, still had a baby because you chasing after a check. When a lot of times what happens is a lot of these men do be doing that, at least here in Florida, because you can give up your parental rights and not have to pay child support in some states because you no longer have the financial responsibility to that child the moment you give up your parental rights. She wanted a check, point blank, period. Because if it was some nigga off the street, she would have been like, yeah, let me go ahead and get you $500 and get this abortion. But she knew that came with some money on. That's why she moved to California.
Okay, so can we again normalize teaching our sons that this is the responsibility and the consequences they're gonna have to deal with, regardless if they got money or not? He knew that he didn't want no kids with her, so he should have strapped up or he shouldn't have been fucking her in period. That's what we need to be teaching our sons. Exactly. Let's be real. Like, come on now. I'm talking to men and women. I'm a mother of sons, and I tell my son that all the motherfucking time. If you didn't want no baby, you should have thought about that before you laid the fuck down. I don't care that I'm a woman. I have sons, and I told my sons that if you didn't want that baby, you should have laid the fuck down. You should have thought about that before you busted that motherfucking nut.
And so she should have thought about it before she opened up her legs.
Exactly. It's on both of them. It's on both of them.
You may not want to both of them. You need to teach your daughters too to wear protection to tell the nigga he need to put a condom on.
I'm not about to keep yelling. I'm not trying to yell. I'm trying to have a conversation. It's on both of them.
Everybody can't talk at once.
I know.
Yeah, calm down. Y'all got it. Let me say this right quick, y'all.
It's on both of them.
Wait a minute, clap. But quick. Hey, everybody. Can y'all, do I got a goddamn delay here? The fuck? Okay.
Yes,
all I say is, this is a good conversation.
Man, you do have a delay.
God damn it, phone. Shit. I'll come back. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that she told him after she was pregnant that she had baby and telling her to go get an abortion when it's her body, and he have no idea what women go through when they do that shit, and you don't take care of that kid, you want to sign your rights over, you gonna go through something before you leave this earth because you sit there and deny your child. I don't give a damn how you try to get by, sign over, whatever you want to sign over, you gonna pay for that before you leave this earth. I can promise him that.
I agree with Dab, and I think that the math behind being more mad at women than a man that actually did the E, you know what, inside of the woman is diabolical. And this is why we got so many men in the community that absolve themselves of accountability to raise their fucking kids, because women make a million excuses, especially Black women in our community, about why men are piss poor poor fathers, or they have sex and get women pregnant, and all of a sudden trap. I could be wrong, but I think all of us in our big ass ages know how sex works. If you come inside of me, there's a chance that I might get pregnant. So does he have a right to say yes, Glam, or any other woman that come up here to not wanting a baby? Yes, Diamond, but at the end of the day, he fine still.
Let me chime in. All I'm saying, he have a right to say no. Just like you got a right to say yes or no, I want the baby. He got a right to say yes or no, I don't want the baby. Point blank period. Like you sound like from the man. He got the right.
But you making it seem like this man, somebody's making him do something against his will. And lastly, Diamond, and I'm gonna be quiet. At the end of the day, if I was her, I wouldn't have kept the baby. If a man tell me he don't want his kid, I'm not in the house with him. I'm gonna be right at that clinic, and that's just my business. But I don't like the tone that is given, Glam, about it being a woman's fault at the end of the day when he's the one that did the coming inside of her.
Right, but if he told you he didn't want it, you cannot be upset.
Just tell her that
telling her after she's already pregnant. If he should have said that when he was putting the
But
condom on
if he
before they
told
had
her
sex.
he didn't want it and she still chose to
Some
have
people
it,
don't
it
believe
is
in
his choice to
abortion.
not be with her and
Some
not
people
be
don't
with the
believe in
baby.
abortion.
It's his choice. Like, I don't
Some people don't
understand
believe in
how
abortion.
women can have
They don't
choices,
give a
but
fuck
men
about
can't.
these kids, y'all. They don't
Some
care
people
about
don't
these
believe
kids.
in abortions though, and you
Right,
acting
but
like every woman is just supposed to be like, oh, when this happens, I'm just gonna go
I
get an
think that
abortion. Like, what the?
you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm
No,
saying
I'm
is
not.
just like you're saying she had a choice to still have her baby. He came in her and she wanted to have her baby, so she
You
still had her
said
baby.
she has the choice to get rid of it. Some people do not believe in
Right.
that. She already was
Okay,
pregnant.
so because
it ain't like he told her that before she got pregnant.
honey,
That's what
but
you're
she
not
chose to still
understanding.
have it, correct? She chose.
Okay,
but
and
she-
what's the only way to get
Right,
rid of it?
and so
An abortion.
his choice.
And some people don't believe in that. That
Okay,
is what
but
I'm
Why are we
saying.
acting
You
like
still not
abortion
understanding what I'm
access
saying.
is
Diamond can
His
talk. Can we mute so Diamond can talk? Can we mute
choice
so
is
Diamond can
still
say what
that
she
he
got to
didn't
say?
want the baby.
Glam, Diamond trying to talk.
No, y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I sneak in right here?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna sneak in right here. Y'all heard that man come up here and say that Trump is I don't care nothing about what y'all talking about. I'm finna drop. Y'all heard this man come up here and say that crypto is finna go up and the stock market is finna go down. But y'all are bickering about somebody else's child. When y'all get through with this subject and Diamond goes off, take one of them cell phones y'all got, download crypto.com and start investing so you can
I'm
be
already tapped
successful.
in.
I'm gone.
I'm already tapped into that.
Thank you, man.
Men have the first choice.
Diamond, the thing about women having abortion, let me tell you something. They always tell you this. When a woman have an abortion, they always tell you, you will hear that baby cry before you die. So some women ain't about having no abortion. And for her to sit there and say, she could have had an abortion after he sit there and said he didn't want the baby. That's that woman's damn body. That's not his body.
And again, I said he also has just like she got a choice, just like she has a choice in her life on what
I don't think you
she made.
comprehending.
He has a choice as well.
I don't think you comprehending.
Comprehending what?
The baby is already there.
Not comprehending
Okay, so
at
if
all.
the baby
Believe in abortion, so the baby is going to be born no matter what. If some people don't believe in abortion, right?
Okay, it's still gonna be
So
born.
he
But
ain't
guess
got
what?
no
The baby
choice.
still,
He
if
already
he don't
done
want to
made
be in the
that
baby
choice.
life, he don't have to be. That's what I'm saying. He ain't got to be in the baby life if he don't want to be.
We're talking about abortions right now. We're talking about them getting rid of the baby. He told her to get rid of the baby. That's the part that we're talking about.
How the hell is it a man right to tell a woman to get rid of a baby? She should go ahead and do it because he said he didn't want it after she was pregnant.
Hey,
That's
so
dumb as hell.
men
That's dumb.
have the first choice. Can we talk about that? Men have the first choice. Men control if a woman can have a baby or not. Let's talk about that. Men control that.
Thank you, Dab. That's really what I'm saying.
So hear me out. Let me just say this, y'all. Hear me out. It takes two to make a baby, right? I hear you. But please, ladies, understand. When a man tell you he don't want a child, right? Just hear me out. And you decide to have the baby, you have to prepare yourself for everything that is going to endure with having this child and the consequences behind it. Because at the end of the day, when we say we having our baby, you still cannot make a man be a father.
That's true.
But
you cannot.
That's all I was saying. Right.
But we don't know that she wanted to keep him in her life. That's the reason she did it. We don't know that
It
she
ain't
wanted
about
to keep him.
her. It ain't. Listen to me. It ain't about her. It's about the baby.
Right.
So therefore, listen to
you right, Diamond. You right.
Therefore, you cannot make a man be in that child's life. This man said, "I am signing over all my rights. I am not finna deal with a child that I don't want."
I think he being petty. I don't even think it's that he don't want the child. I think he don't want to get her money. That's that at the end of the day.
No, hold on. Let me say something, y'all.
Give her money though.
Let me say something. Sometimes I keep trying to tell y'all this. Hear me out. We have to understand when a man is just being sexually active with us and wanted to keep us around. A lot of us are here in this world, and 9 times out of 10, a lot of us, our fathers, did not want to have babies by a lot of our mamas. They did not want to have babies by a lot of our mothers. We here, but a lot of them, if they could turn around and choose their baby mamas, a lot of them would not be choosing our mamas. They wouldn't.
But they could have chose. They could have chose. They did choose them. That's why they knocked them up. They know how science works. When it comes to pregnancy, they can tell women about this and that in their bodies. But when it's a man, we don't say, oh, it's about the child. Like if it's a woman, if she just had the baby, didn't tell him, and left him on the doorstep, and then afterwards was like, well, I didn't want him, this conversation would be so different. We would be demonizing her. But when it comes to the man, and mind you, why are these rich men, if you're a wealthy man, why are you not protecting your own assets? Why are you not protecting your own money? Why are you not protecting your own pickle and making sure that where you put it is where you really, truly want to put it and where you're going to develop it?
Right.
But when it's women, we always expect women to have this extra consciousness. Like, if she didn't want to have the baby either and he still did it, what next? What's going to change then?
Diamond, let me straighten this up or bring it back one day. Now, my thing is, a woman can do what she wants to do with her body, whether she decides to have abortion, whatever. My thing is that he don't have the right to tell her to go get an abortion, and she should do it because he told her to go get an abortion. That's bullshit.
But then if she did not go get the abortion when he said it, she cannot then be upset if he says, I don't want to be in the child life. I don't want.
Who says she upset? Did she say that in the thing?
She can't, but that baby can.
That baby,
the baby
can, but
gets
then,
older. We're
then
talking.
whenever he
I'm
says,
talking
I
about
told
from
your
the
mama
point.
I didn't want you. There's
That's
not
sad.
like
That's sad, and you done brought somebody into
that
this
is
world, and you're treating them like that. You might not
right.
want nothing
It
to do
is
with the mama, but you chose to lay down with the mama, and you created me. So
right.
therefore,
It is
you're
very
wrong
sad,
for
but it's the
giving up all
reality.
your
It's the
parental rights.
reality
It
of the
is
world
the
that we live
reality,
in.
but it's still wrong. That's what we're debating over here. It's wrong.
It's the reality. You coming at me like that? I ain't even saying nothing wrong. It's the reality of the world that we live in.
I'm
We
coming
see
at you like that because you're cutting me off.
it happens every single day. We see it every single day. Single
Because
mamas
we
taking care of kids. The daddy just done took off. She don't know where he at. At least she getting some kind of support from the nigga.
And y'all have
Thank
become
you, Lord, for that.
desensitized to that and feel like it's that's every day. It shouldn't be every day.
It shouldn't be,
the
but
norm.
it is, love. It is.
But it shouldn't be.
Can I add another part to this? And somebody in the comments let me know this, and then I dove in it a little bit deeper. This is his third child that's under the age of 1. He has 4 children right now. I was gonna come from another angle because she should have never slept with him to begin with for her 37-year-old ass, and he's 23. Clock that, but whatever it is.
I didn't even know she was 37.
This young man is being absolutely irresponsible with his seed, and he's gonna be able to keep getting off because he don't want to be a father. This is his 4th kid. His 4th kid. He's 23.
1 second. But it doesn't. But hold on. This is his 4th child, but that doesn't mean he's not in his other kid's life.
Right.
But Diamond,
he has a baby with the girl he with currently. Absolutely. But what I'm saying is what I'm saying is he's being irresponsible. That's what I'm saying. He had a baby born in 23. He had a baby born in 24. And I think this baby was born at the end of 24. She's 4 months. The other one, it doesn't give a date of birth for Amir, the son he has.
The moms all different? Are they all different moms?
So if you
hold on, Queen, let me ask you a question, babe. When we lay down with these ninjas and we don't make them strap up, aren't we being irresponsible too?
Yep.
I think you're both irresponsible is what I'm saying.
And that's
Both.
the thing, Diamond. The woman carries the burden of that with the pregnancy. Absolutely. So she'll have to deal with that however she has to deal, whether that's having to go through the abortion, or whether that's giving birth to the kid or putting the kid up for adoption, whatever the case may be. But she has to be accountable. She's forced to be accountable. Being pregnant and having to deal with that decision all in of itself is responsibility. It's not like she can throw the pregnancy off on somebody else and say, fuck it. She still has to go through the whole experience, whichever path she decides, because the A-B ain't nothing you just throw out the window. That's a process. Like the pregnancy, a process. If she does adoption, that's still a process. So she has to be responsible. She carries the burden of that decision completely.
So I just want to slide in here real quick before Diamond realizes who the fuck I am. I will say this.
Don't send him not one gift.
Yeah, I don't want no gifts, y'all. I don't want no gifts.
Don't send him not one.
Yeah, I don't want no gifts, you guys. I'm confused. I'm a little confused, but I just wanted to slide in. Obviously, it's telling me the baby's not the problem. If you got 3 babies, it's the woman.
Y'all gonna send them.
And I'm confused on how the niggas is the ones speaking some sense about the shit, and the girls is the ones on the nigga side. It's all confusing me. Respectfully, from a nigga perspective, when a nigga lay down, oh y'all said
not me.
When a nigga
Not
lay
me.
down, a nigga, hey Alex, I love you. A nigga know what the hell going on.
Love you too.
A nigga know what the hell going on. You know. I don't think, and I don't understand from my recollection.
They going off with the gifts too.
And listen,
from my recollection,
gift for me. It's a small gift for me.
Y'all stop sending me gifts.
About one lion.
Stop.
Let the lion see what happens.
Stop.
Send him a lion and see what happens. Okay.
Yeah, I like to go to sneak in. No, I was just saying, I don't understand. I know a lot of friends who have abortions, and I know a lot of my homeboys who have had abortions, and that is definitely a mental psychological. And that's not fair for you to be fucking, and then you just expect somebody to get an abortion because you said it, and they got to go through that trauma for the rest of their life. That shit is crazy. Some people might be cool with it. Some motherfuckers might wake up every day and think about that shit. So I don't think that's right. And again, all the excuses for niggas is crazy. Although you might be right, Glam, about that. And you can't make a nigga do this or you can't force a nigga to do that. Again, the law can, and that's what would happen unless a motherfucker do sign over their rights.
Oh,
and again, my thing
he
is
signed over his rights.
Again, okay.
That's
So,
what I was
so
saying.
again,
That's what I was saying earlier. I don't think it's the baby. But I think he just don't want to pay.
Oh my God, is the sentence over? Damn, hold on, let me land it. Damn, who is tough in here? All I'm saying is a motherfucker might not believe in abortion, and if you don't want to take care of your responsibility, okay, don't worry. I'm not gonna throw the baby away when I could probably go down the street and go to Walmart and find a nigga that will take care of me and my child respectfully. A motherfucker don't got to get abortion when the next motherfucker will take care of your kid and love that woman respectfully.
Yeah, I think that because of the money that he have, like in some states they do let you give it away. But if you like somebody who got a lot of money, they ain't gonna the judges. You can get a lawyer and they ain't gonna just let him just say, "Oh, I'm not paying child support or nothing." He gonna have to pay her. Like he's responsible for the child financially. He just giving away like his fatherhood of the baby, which is kind of fucked up.
And that's the worst part, though. That's the worst part. We're okay.
Hold on. So it's effed up, but I've seen it before. Like we all know somebody in the hood that got pregnant from a nigga who not there, and he got babies next door and babies here and babies there. Yes, it's effed up, but what I teach my daughter is you need to know who you laying with, and I teach my son scrap that shit up. Hey, look, when I have my kids get older, birth control right away, because you know nigga can say some shit in your ear and you be like, "Oh, I love you, I'ma have this baby," and then he be like, "Nigga, I ain't want no baby with you," and you stuck. As a woman, you are stuck with that baby, whether he want to be there or not. That's being a woman.
But that's because
as a nigga, you gotta protect your own seed respectfully.
With this.
Yes,
you gotta do it yourself respectfully. You gotta do it yourself.
You're
like
right.
At that point, once that seed is out of your body, and anybody who has a kid knows that how the law works and how it really works. Once it's out of your body and in her body, she got it's on her. She can pick. She can have it. She don't gotta have it. She don't gotta. It's up to her at that point. Once that motherfucker leave your body and it goes into hers respectfully.
Yeah, you're right. Because my son is like Clout was saying, I got a teenager, so he got a girlfriend, and I try to teach him, nigga, strap it up. I don't care if she tell you she on birth control, whatever. Strap it up. I ain't gonna be this kind of parent who think my kid ain't out there doing whatever, because I know what I was doing. So me personally, I teach my son, this your seed. Whenever you put this in this woman, she decides to have that baby, you are responsible for that baby until the baby turn 18. Whether you want to be there or not, them folks gonna make you pay that money. It's gonna change your whole trajectory of life. But I don't think people really teach their kids that nowadays.
I'm gonna drop Diamond.
This man, he was texting somebody named Paige Jordan. I'm going down the rabbit trail right now. He said he paid her $100,000 to terminate her pregnancy. So this man is literally, I think the court should order his nuts to be snipped, because he just walking around impregnating people left and right and thinking his money gonna get him out of it.
He don't even care about himself. Because obviously he just out here like having sex raw with all these women.
Wait. So you're saying you think the court should order for him to be snipped. But what happened to a woman if that was to happen? What happened to my body, my choice?
They already do that though.
It's a joke in the sense of what I'm saying, but it's really not, because it's not about it's not about his body, his choice. In that instant, he got his autonomy. I think anybody that's willfully laying down with this man unprotected and expecting him to be a upstanding father is a little bit delusional, because his pattern has been that he is reckless, he is young, he is reckless, and he think his money can buy his way out of situations. $100,000 for a woman to terminate a pregnancy, and that would have been his fifth kid that we know of. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Diamond, you just asked that question. Our choice has been taken. We don't have a say so.
Exactly.
There's no laws. Hold on, Rick. There's no laws on the books. Hold on, Diamond. There's no.
And how does that feel?
There's no laws on the books that makes these men not control their seeds, but we have to control ours.
That's almost being passed that we was just talking about. That new one. What was it saying? That you can't do what unless you're trying to make a baby?
If a man ejaculates in a woman without like actually trying to have a baby, he could go to prison or something like that. It's something like that.
So Diamond,
basically, if they let it loose wherever, it ain't even got to be in somebody. They could be held liable for letting it loose.
Go ahead, Michelle.
So this woman was never in a relationship with this man. Obviously, he's promiscuous. He's running around dropping his seed wherever he drops it. She knows she's not in a relationship with him. She lays down, doesn't require him to put on a condom, and then gets pregnant. He turns around and says, oh, well, I don't want the baby. Oh, well, I don't believe in abortion. Well, if you didn't believe in abortion, why come you didn't mandate him to put a condom on before you allowed him to come inside of your body that you have control over? This is not a situation where it's the woman is more to blame than the man is more to blame.
You are blaming her more than you blaming him, because he.
I don't exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Lord have mercy.
I don't think
I'm not blaming anybody. What I'm saying is,
you
at the conception. At the conception, rich girl, you've been up here for a minute and interrupting everybody. Let me have my 2 seconds. At the conception of the at the conception of the baby, didn't she have a sense of control to make him put on a condom before she allowed him inside of her body?
Didn't he have the choice to put on a condom before?
Listen, we can bounce this ball back and forth.
We sure can.
But it's my body. It's my body. Nobody can enter my body unless I allow them.
Well, rich girl, let's be honest. She's 7, you're 23. Look, don't y'all say over here that your brain really don't start developing until you're 21? She's 37, so really she probably took advantage of him because he don't know what he's doing.
You don't know that.
26 in life.
That woman allowed that man to enter her body and ejaculate inside of her, and hence ends up with a baby.
He's doing. He got about 4 kids. He know what it takes to stay strapped up and not get another one. So let's not try that.
But she's young. But he got 4 kids. Him though.
I'm saying that's what y'all be
saying over here. I hear that a lot.
He has 4 kids and he knows what it takes to keep from having a baby. Point blank, period. That ain't got nothing to do with brains being developed.
My issue is, okay, I hear what you're saying, Michelle, and you're right. Maybe she wanted the baby, and that's okay too, right? It's okay if she wanted the baby. What he can't do is go through the whole action, because the difference between a woman and a man, every time they have a sexual encounter, they have the opportunity of creating a child every time. With us, we only have a specific set time. So a man should absolutely be responsible of his seed, because every time he sticks it somewhere, there's a chance he can create life, because every time he's releasing swimmers that will swim that can create a baby. So maybe she did want a baby. What he doesn't get to do is release the swimmers, and then after the swimming championship has been won and we have a trophy, then say, I forfeit the challenge. That's unacceptable.
Okay,
now,
so
is he able to walk away? Let me land it really quick, Michelle. Is he able to walk away? Absolutely. Nobody's stopping him from doing that. He gets to do that. We have a whole court system that lets men walk away from children. Will they have to be financially responsible? Sometimes, yes. But they're able to walk away. at the end of the day, they cannot say that she trapped him. He literally had the opportunity not to let his swimmers get in the championship, win the championship, get the trophy, and then want to back out.
Exactly.
Let me read this message,
both
y'all.
they fault.
Hold tight, y'all. Let me read this message. Now, Diamond. He is 23, and according to the women like Alex, Yappy, and Clout, the frontal lobe hasn't developed. So he should be given grace to those same women who advocate for her. Now, her 38-year-old ass should have known better. Even if he's pursuing her, she shouldn't be old enough. She should be old enough to know better. The same way those same women say the older men should know better when the young girl are chasing them, they would be calling that man a predator. So we should be demonizing her and calling her a predator as well. Where is the equality when we really need to be equal?
Did I not
I
say
think so.
I'm a
Hold on,
drop.
really
Y'all
quick.
have
Did
a
I not say that,
I'm
Diamond? Did I not
but
say
that's
that
the
she was
thing, though.
37 and he was 23 and she had no right being with that man and him being I already said that. Now we're past that part.
They're not.
We're past that part. He's a grown-ass man being irresponsible with his seed, creating babies any and everywhere. That is what the next fact is. Y'all bring up that what aboutism thing, but when we talk about young girls and y'all not preying on them when they're less than 25 and y'all peeking at y'all 40s, y'all want to throw tantrums and tell us, well, it's legal. So shut the hell up. That's what y'all
It takes
do.
a woman to allow him to be
I'm a
irresponsible
drop.
with
Y'all
her
have
life.
Miss Shell, can I respond to the cash app? Miss
Yeah.
Shell, may I please
23-year-old?
respond?
Oh,
Let me say this: y'all not eating up on shit. Thank you for thank you for supporting Black business stuff. I'm at work, so I'm not gonna be able to respond to every goddamn thing. But since I am on my 15, let me say this: I would never condone that type. That shit is not okay. She's a weirdo. You sleeping with a 23-year-old at your big ass age? You know how much dick is out here, girl? Find you some business. At the end of the day, she wrong is wrong. But two things can exist at once, and that's why I always tell y'all: duality be whooping Black people ass. Because on one end, she's foul as hell, she's predatory. But on the other hand, he's still grown as hell, and so is she. And they should not be laying
He's
down
not.
creating kids. At the end of at the end of that, who's not? 23 is grown. Because I knew what I was doing my coochie at 23. And that's why I don't have no kids yet, because I'm very aware about what goes down, what goes in, and what goes out of me. At the end of the day, a lot of us in our community, we're very irresponsible. And that's just the bottom line when it comes to procreation, when it comes to children, whatever the situation is. I am so tired of these conversations where we got to keep reminding y'all how babies are made and what comes after the babies are there. So how about this? How about we collectively stop laying down unprotected because we hot and horny and understand what comes with these kids being brought into the world against their will and then having to have them be miserable later on because their parents just cared about a nut that one night. It's selfish
Hold
and it's
on, Alex.
irresponsible.
Hold on, Alex. 1 second. Hold on. See, Yappy is slow. She keep calling him a grown man, even though the frontal lobe hasn't developed. If that was a 23-year-old girl, they would be calling her a child. It would be, she's still a baby. So it needs to be the same energy. He's still a baby. 37 to 23, yeah, I can't.
Is he even 23
I'm
right
gonna,
now?
I'm
Y'all
gonna
That's what I
drop.
say right
y'all
now.
keep
No,
talking about the frontal lobe not
y'all
being
literally
developed,
is
Yeah,
up
but
here.
that
I
don't
don't
mean
really,
you're
I
freaking
don't believe in
stupid and
that,
you
but
ain't got no
Y'all
common
hold
sense.
on, because
That
I
don't mean
can't
you ain't
yell.
got no common
I
sense.
cannot yell. Let me just say this really quick. The adultification of Black girls is a real thing. We can research this in 10 seconds with Google. Stop playing on my top with these hashtag messages. A little Black girl can put a little color in her hair and y'all call her fast. She can be shapely at the age of 10 and y'all calling her all types of hoes. So let's cut the shit and act like all of a sudden in our community, we just be calling little Black girls at 23-year-old Black women little girls. Y'all never even let us be little girls when we little girls. And all of a sudden it's vice versa. Cut the shit. Y'all baby. y'all sons that still be 40 years old, still in your fucking basement, and you talking about that's just my baby boy. Meanwhile, your daughter 23 years old with 2 cars and a nice job and a degree. Stop getting up on these panels lying or sending cash app lying. Y'all don't never grace women in their 20s, that's in their early 20s, especially Black women. I know because I was one. Stop the cap. We got to be adults before we even get a chance to be one. Nobody, what the fuck?
I'm just gonna say the
Stop
lesson to be learned in this whole situation is for the women that's running around letting these niggas raw dog them, and you're not in a relationship with them, and you after rappers and athletes, and you think that because you're gonna allow his seed to go inside of you because you allowed it, that you got you a check. This man is just letting y'all see how niggas really think, and all the time that them checks ain't gonna come checking like you thought they was. So she set herself up for failure in this situation. So women, take control of your bodies and stop allowing these niggas to come inside of you, especially the ones that you're not in no fucking relationship with. You just out here one-offing these niggas raw dogging. That's crazy.
I agree.
You know what?
I
No
agree,
matter
Michelle.
what, no
And it
matter
proves
what
she
any
after
of
check
us
because she already had
say,
a
no
baby
matter
with
what
little
any
baby.
of us say, at the end of the day, y'all gonna always completely blame the woman. Wait a minute, Queen. Wait a minute, Queen. Wait a minute, Queen.
I'm not blaming
At
the
the
woman,
end of
but
the
at some
day, y'all
point,
are
us women
always
have to
gonna
take
blame.
responsibility. It's not about blame.
Can
It's
I
being
finish my
responsible
sentence?
for your
Didn't you
own
just tell me to
body,
hush a
lady.
minute ago, and I respect
Hold
you?
on, hold
Now
on,
let me
hold on,
finish
hold
my
on, Rick
sentence.
girl. Hold on. Don't do Mama Shell like that too much. Not too much.
Girl, please, bye. She just told me to chill out, and I chilled out for her. I was respectful. Now I'm asking for the same thing. So what am I doing wrong? Okay. At the end of the day, no matter what we say, y'all are always gonna blame the woman completely and not think about it's both of their fault for laying down and having that child, and now that child got to deal with the consequences of both of their actions.
Well, Diamond, I'm a drop because this is not a blame game, and I don't know why we keep going back to blame the
You
woman.
literally just blamed the woman.
You did it.
I did not blame a
blamed the
woman.
woman the
I
whole
said us
time you've been
women.
up
I said
here.
women need to be accountable for their own bodies.
And men do too.
Okay,
Right, but you just somebody up here just said not too long ago.
Yes,
Somebody up here.
right.
Hold on, Alex, because you cut me off. Somebody up here just said not too long ago that the seed is hers. Once he ejaculated in her, it's her baby. She gets to decide what she does and what she. Okay, all right. So with that being said, that goes right along with what Michelle is saying, and same thing that I was saying. As a woman, you bear a amount of responsibility that may or may not be fair to you, to people in some people's eyes. But you bear that responsibility. The baby comes home with you. You get to name the baby. You decide the care of the baby. You decide who get to be the daddy of the baby. You get to decide that, unless the daddy go and say, hey, I want parental rights, whatever, and take your ass to court. So he took his right and said, I don't want to be in the baby life. And that's the consequences that she has to face, because as a woman, those are the consequences that we have to live up with every single day. And we see it. At least she getting something out of it. She's getting a good check. She gonna be straight. She managed that money well. She ain't gonna never have to work again. But it still is the point that as a woman, we have a certain amount of responsibility to bear. So yeah, I am harder on my daughter than I am on my son, because I know if my daughter get pregnant, that baby come home with her. If this nigga can decide to pick up and leave today or tomorrow, guess what? She got to stay there and be responsible for that baby. And it just is what it is. And y'all can have a different opinion about that, but that's how life works. For real.
Can I do a quick commercial break? Can I do a quick commercial break?
So Glam, if your son goes out and make a baby and then comes home and tell you he don't want to take care of that baby, what you gonna do?
Hold on, Cloud. Go ahead. Do the commercial break. Go ahead, honey.
All right, everybody. This is the Black Diamonds website. I just want to talk to all the entrepreneurs right now. Diamond is allowing on September 12th for you to have some personal time with her. I would encourage any entrepreneurs that have some ideas, and how we say, don't just put it all on the internet. This would be the perfect opportunity for you to sit down with Black Diamond and present your idea along with whatever else that comes with that. Y'all visit the website. There is a 10% off for all new subscribers, and subscribing is totally free. All right, back to y'all.
The 10% off, you guys, is for the merch only. Okay, go ahead, y'all.
I don't initially agree with the information.
Answer the question, Alex.
Oh, go ahead, honey. Wait, Dad, what?
You answer the question, Glenn?
I didn't hear it.
I said if your son goes out here and make a baby and then comes home and tell you, Mama, I don't want that baby. I don't really want to be with that girl. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell you got to man up and do what you're supposed to do. But does that mean he's going to?
Up in
You
here
can't make a
telling
man
us
do
that
shit.
it ain't a history. Girl.
Okay, so y'all
That's
wait.
exactly what we
Let me
saying.
read this message.
Right, but you can't make a man do nothing, can you? Can you make
anybody do
everybody know
anything.
somebody who is single mama, probably was raised by a single mother
You
who the
can't
daddy
make
said, I'm
anybody
not gonna
do
be there.
anything,
Diamond
but
gotta
they
read the
still
cash
are
up, y'all. Diamond gotta
responsible.
read the cash up, y'all. Real quick.
See, Diamond, Alex is dumb too.
Right.
I'm literally saying the same shit that they say. And now that they're hearing it from the opposite, they are realizing that it sounds stupid as hell. So from this day forward, neither of them fools should ever bring up that frontal lobe BS because I got that BS from them. They are the ones that say that shit all the time. Now that we have a man that fits that same narrative that they like to use for younger women, it's a problem. This is a prime example of what I mean by pulling a you on you with these women. They don't realize the stupid shit they say until you use that same stupid shit against them. Alex, I literally one of them, Alex, okay, they worded it wrong. I'm assuming they said Alex is literally the one of the main ones that use that frontal lobe BS. And now that we have a man that it could apply to, they don't want to apply it there. Go ahead, y'all.
Can I
This is
can
I address this
first, Alex? Because I was trying to address
go
it the
ahead.
first time. Just real quick.
Mhm.
Y'all want to use shit when it's beneficial to y'all.
Bingo. Thank you.
Have we ever said that because a woman is under the age of 25, she escapes accountability? Y'all are full of shit. That's never being said. What we say is you should not prey on women that are younger or men. We don't even say women, just women. Somebody that is under 25, I feel like they should not be dating anybody above 30. I just find it predatory as hell. Even with that said, it does not excuse them being accountable for the shit that they do at that age. Never have I ever said that it gives them the ability to be exempt from accountability. That shit sound weird. What I get on is y'all men being predatory and be like, oh, well, she's legal. And the only thing that's keeping you up off a 16-year-old is because the law hasn't been passed. Y'all get y'all's fucking shit together.
And this is the thing that I find so interesting is like the two things that we're trying to be that they try to conflate again, just simply were not synonymous. I got up here and I literally said she was dead as wrong for preying on a 23-year-old because I in fact do understand that the frontal lobe is not developed. But thank you for paying $5 to a Black woman and also too, thank you for paying to talk to me. I love that about me. It's truly iconic. At the end of the day, he foul as hell. Duality keep whooping y'all ass. He is still considered a baby in my eyes. I'll be 30 December 23rd. And I think she wrong as hell for trying to talk to a 23-year-old. But at the end of the day, he still know how his penis works. He's not fully developed, but he's developed to an extent enough to know how to lay down. Lastly, somebody put in the comment that a lot of people are anti-children by telling women to not get pregnant by these men. On one hand, y'all get on these panels and in real life and complain about these deadbeat fathers. And then the next minute you want to keep having babies by these men. It ain't just because I'm with a woman or I date women because that I'm about to say what I'm about to say next. I don't understand why so many women give their bodies up to men that don't even show y'all in the pre-stages of being with them that they like kids or even want to raise children, which is why I be pro protect your pussy, because at the end of the day, they're not going to help you raise them kids. You're going to wake up every day and be stressed out and we got to hear about it. No, all men are not bad men, but a lot of them are not raised to cater to children the way that women are. Y'all give little girls baby dolls from the small ages, but if a little boy pick up one, y'all calling him all types of gays. That's just what it is. Boys and girls are not brought up the same way, but women are forced into motherhood. And then we have to cry about it later. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, y'all. I have a response. Hold on. Diamond, I just literally explained to them idiots that they only use these things when it applies to women.
Get on the panel.
Hold on. Now Yappy trying to say it back to me. You can't make this shit up, Diamond.
They may as well come up, and I don't know who it is, and let me shut the fuck up, because hell, they might get on my
like
Never mind. Let me shut my ass up. Let me drop.
Pissy pots, but
You
it's
literally
okay.
keep paying to talk to us.
Diamond,
Like, we the idiots, but you keep
but
paying
I got a question,
$5
y'all.
to
What
talk
was
to
the
us.
first
Okay.
thing that I said? The first thing I literally said when I got up on here is that she is 30. Nobody said anything about age. I brought up that she is 37 and he is 23, and she foul as hell. She should have never accepted any advances from that man. That's the first thing I said, because it's problematic as hell. She know better. She pushing 40, messing with a young ass dude. Like, he literally just got into his adulthood. Okay, next. He's wrong and predator. Like, he's literally creating a bunch of broken homes. Two things can't be true at the same time. That's literally the first thing I said, that she is 37 and he is 23. Literally the first thing I mentioned. Y'all just want to argue because you don't like me and Alex,
because they
and that's
literally have a
okay.
mouth.
It's only an argument
And
when
it
y'all
don't
reply
even make
back.
no sense. I'm like literally not even like, that's the thing. And one thing about it is, as pro woman, as anti man as y'all think I am, I'm anti people being dumb in general. I don't like the way that women are carried in a lot of scenarios when they have children. I am one of 6. I am the oldest girl, and I hated to watch what my mother went through with men, whether she was married or not married. So yes, I am pro woman, not putting your coochie with a man if you don't have to, with a baby if you are not 100% sure. Because at the end of the day, we see day after day after day, y'all blame women for shitty ass men who get women pregnant and don't take care of their fucking kids. Women have to bear that burden every fucking day. You can literally vet a man, date him for a whole year or two. He can pretend to be a good person, and even if he leave your ass for DIE or on the side of the road with your baby, here go everybody. Well, she should have chose better. Y'all don't hold men accountable for shit, and that's the bottom line. So whatever is going through one ear and out the other when it come to me and Queen, that's your business. But I said what I said, and I'm standing on it. Next caller, send another $5.
Cloud, I like your question about what would we do as a parent if our child came to us in a situation like that. My son was dating a young lady that was 25, and he's, I think, 22, sometimes, but he's younger than her. And even then, I couldn't see the connection that she had with my son, because I know that he's in school. So a lot of his finances come from, financial aid and his little small job. I know that he can't regulate a family. So I was asking him, like, does he understand that her requirements seems, from what I was observing, just a little bit more than his? And I was explaining to him, I straight up told my son, you're going to have to pay for her. It's no other way around it, because she's going to get the wrong idea if you don't drop money on this young woman. And long story short, Mom, she doesn't think like that. She doesn't want that. And guess what? She showed that she did think like that. So I don't see the connection between a 38-year-old and a 23-year-old, whether male, female, vice versa. So if my son was to come to me and say, Mom, I got a 38-year-old woman pregnant, that just wouldn't sit well with me. Because I would think she has some kind of mental illness when it comes down to my son.
Yeah,
because
she's predatory. She's a predator.
I would think something's off about her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
would
agree
be
with that
concerned
part
about
too.
Okay, go ahead.
I agree with that part, but I wasn't, when I asked that question, I wasn't.
1 second. No. We're not finna do that. We're not finna put the on this. We're not finna do
that.
We're not finna do that. Okay? That girl know exactly what the hell she doing. We ain't doing that.
Huh?
No. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know, but she it seems like when she lay down, she makes sure she lay down with men with money. Okay? So no, we're not finna do that. She knows what she's doing. She's securing the bag. This girl don't have to work. The baby done already bought her a house, and etc. No, ma'am.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, ma'am. We ain't finna do that one.
I say the proximity though, Diamond. She's not around broke. Like, she's not in. When people was like she looking for rich men, right? She's not in. putting herself in places around poor
Oh
men.
no, wait. Hold on. When it comes to them ball players, hear me out. When it comes to them ball players, wherever they are, honey, those women make sure they be in the building.
You right, but they can't get there. They ain't just getting there by chance, right?
No,
They're not getting there by chance.
Most of them are paying. They paying. They going to these parties. They making sure they hooking up. They making sure they doing all these thirst traps on TikTok and Instagram, social medias. They making sure they get in the place in the buildings with these men. Okay.
Now, I'm just speaking on the age gap because I'm around FSU players and FAMU players regularly. I don't even see them that way. To me, they are babies. They are babies. These are boys. So I'm saying, like, does she have access to? Because this college ball, obviously, if he only 23, does she have access to the upper level football players, like the older football players? Because dang, these are babies. It wouldn't even feel right with me, even when they joke and play with me at the stretch zone. I don't even see them in that way. You get what I'm saying? It's all joke, all friendly. These are boys. So I'm saying maybe only the younger boys would fall for something like that. If we even compare this to how the male seeks out the woman, maybe the older football players wouldn't get entrapped in a game that she got.
I'm gonna say this again. These women, baby, be putting themselves in position, honey.
I want to say that
She definitely she definitely made sure she messed me up.
Truck of life, you know you're in the box, babe.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm at work. I'm sorry. Drop me.
You missed it, Diamond. He was like, "What the fuck is you doing?" when he got in the.
Who said that? I didn't hear it.
Trucker, because we were talking.
Oh, damn. Okay. So yeah, y'all. I wish I wish we had some ball players, that would come up. But y'all, most of the time, a lot of those women make sure they place themselves in events and stuff, parties. They make sure a lot of those women are making sure they're trying to secure them bags, honey.
But Diamond, that's my question for you though. What woman is it though? None of us, me and you talk about not dating down anyway. So what's wrong with them not dating down?
The difference is, well, we ain't talking about the dating down part. The difference is they chasing a bag. They chasing somebody else's bag instead of getting to their own bag. But yeah, the thing with her is, it looks like to me that she's making sure if she's gonna lay down with a man and secure and get pregnant, she's gonna lay down and get pregnant and go big.
Remember, Diamond, men don't care about a woman's bag. Remember, they don't care what she got in her bag. It could just be a tampon, a stick of gum, and some chapstick. They don't give it.
Some of them don't. Some of them don't.
I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all, but again, we're not going to talk about the fact that this little boy, young man, grown man, whatever the fuck y'all want to call him, has 4 kids already. Well, that's his 4th one, and they all under the age of 1.
They don't care.
I'm telling y'all, he think he can pay for his problems. As long as he got the money, he can just pay that shit away. So he's going to continue to do this.
They don't care.
And nobody is going to, and that's my problem with this whole conversation. He feel like he can pay his problems away.
They don't care because
and there's gonna be a whole bunch of kids out here.
They don't care because as a woman, it is our fault for not closing our legs, and having a seed. I just want to say I'm just so happy that we're having a conversation about, because I do think that she's predatory. I do think that I'm glad that the men are finally saying, like, if you're 30 and up, you shouldn't be dating somebody that's 23 and under. I hope you guys keep the same energy when you guys are, some of you guys still support R. Kelly, so I just hope you guys keep the same energy. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I agree with everything the men said. It's our fault for the Black community going down. It's our fault that we haven't closed our legs. It's our fault for our husbands cheating on us when we say no. Everything is our fault. And I think at this point, we just need to accept that we are the sole responsible party for everything that's happening in this world.
Okay, so hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me read this message. Alex, what makes you think your body is the prize?
Come on now. You didn't have to say that. Everybody know how I look.
Yeah, Alex, you're
Like, damn,
also
give
your
me the
fault for
box.
everybody
Cloud,
that
you breaking up.
Hold on 1 second. YouTube message. Alex, none of these messages are for you. They clearly say Diamond. Now I'm responding to your little simple pea-sized brain. Context is key, airhead.
Yeah,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Ooh. Here we go. Okay, this came through. My body, my choice should not only be used when you want to get get rid of a fetus. It should be always be used. So therefore, living with the choices you make with your body, putting the responsibility on the other person to do right by your body without some kind of commitment is why we have so many single mothers. If you can't at least get that commitment, you will get much more sympathy.
that's right.
Sorry, hold on. They say if you can at least get that commitment, you will get much more sympathy. Hey, y'all, go ahead.
Diamond, I agree with that
Diamond,
Cash App 100% because
let me
hold up,
go
Alex.
ahead.
I just want to make sure we all are aware. It is 100% our fault that single parenthood is on the rise. It's not because men are just told us that. Well, every time we say no, they're gonna just leave and go sleep. We're gonna go sleep with women. It's not because men have actively been told that they shouldn't raise children. It is the women's sole responsibility. It's not because men don't want to step and actually take care of the children. It's our fault. So I need you guys to listen. Y'all need to start listening to these men because they told us that we're not the leaders, but for every situation we have always been leading, but it's our fault for everything. So I need you guys to just start putting that in your head. Like y'all need to start submitting to these men. And that's the problem. Y'all not submitting. They telling y'all what the problem is.
I'm sorry, man. I love you so much, girl. You are so crazy. But again, once again, the thing again is I literally cannot thank y'all enough for supporting a Black woman's business. You send Diamond $5 that you probably needed to eat for this week, considering we are dealing with inflation, to tell a Black woman that nobody wants to fuck on her body. Y'all are not hurting my feelings because I am so beyond confident. It's crazy. And my partner loved it, okay?
Thank you.
Well, Alex, the man just told you that your own body that you look at every day is a problem for him. That he's not even married. He don't got no wife. Nobody's pulling his meat whistle. And you argue with the man. You need to submit. Didn't you hear what these people just told y'all? Y'all need to stop arguing with us, our kings, our kongs, our leaders who don't do nothing but sit on TikTok and send Cash App messages about absolutely nothing.
That message say if you got a commitment, I guess as far as having a marriage, that you will get some sympathy. Is that what that Cash App said at the end of it?
That's exactly what it said. But Clout Chaser, we're not going to question these men because they are our kings and our leaders, and we don't question them. Everything they say is 100% right. We need to submit.
So all you ex-wives out there, I guess y'all don't get no sympathy.
Absolutely not. And
all you
need
baby
to also
mamas out
make
there
sure
that once upon a time ex-wives, y'all don't get no sympathy.
Not a lick. And you
Before
and the
y'all
reason why you
submit,
single.
before you ladies submit, just make sure he at least submits his my chart. That just make that at least one requirement before you submit.
Well, you're not even supposed to ask that because as a woman, how dare you even ask that question? Because they are our kings and our leaders. You shouldn't even be asking none of that as all.
There's been so many as I've gotten older, I've been telling myself lately, I've been going through these motions where I want to be like a mom, but then I go through the motions where I'm like, hell no, because the economy and it's ghetto here on earth. But then I think about the way that the world treats a lot of women who birth children, and I'm just like, you can literally do everything in your power to do right by bringing your children into this world, and people will still demonize you, whether you're single, whether you're married. And that's why I didn't agree with some of the rhetoric up here, because it's like women constantly get punched down on even when they try to do right about how they procreate. So I've learned that the world don't really care about children. They just want women to be incubators, and that's just what I've learned. So it's not that my generation don't want to have kids. It's that when these conversations happen, we see the way that people treat women in conversations that are mothers.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Go ahead, twin.
See, at the end of the day, I have 3 daughters, and
contrary to what you all say, I empower my daughters to let them know the power that they possess. I don't tell them, oh, put the responsibility in somebody else's hand. They should do right by you. No, I don't do that. That's the definition of insanity. And I always tell women, the way you guard your social security number and you do your due diligence before you give somebody that, you should do the same thing with what's between your legs. And most of the damn social security numbers ain't worth a quarter anyway. And you guard them with your life. So that's all I'm trying to say. With great power comes great responsibility. And that is what I tell my 3 daughters. And whether you like it, whether you don't, I never take away their power from them. I ensure they understand the power that they possess and don't give. The least you can do is do some kind of due diligence to, if a man ain't make a commitment to stay there forever, how you get mad that he gone? Now, if he made a commitment to stay there forever and he gone, now you have a leg to stand on. But if he never made a promise or a commitment to stay there, it's some men gonna always be scum on the earth. It's some men ain't just gonna leave. But if you ain't least did that little bit, that little small thing, get some kind of commitment from this man before you gave him what's your pride possession you can never take back. If you just a little small, what is so hard about trying to get some kind of commitment from something that is so important? Of course, some men still gonna do what they want to do. All right, at least you got more of a leg to stand on and say, I dotted every I crossed every T. And he still did that.
Okay, so Quinn, are you telling everyone in here, 1K, that women have power with what's between their legs?
They give birth. Women give birth. Giving birth is one of the most unique things you can ever do. That is a power that no other being possesses on this earth that is more important than giving birth. I'm not saying sex. I'm saying giving birth is a very, very powerful thing. That is very powerful, and nothing can top that. That's giving life. So what I'm simply saying is, at least do the due diligence before you give that to somebody. And don't think we're going to always have bad men on this earth. So for you to believe all men should be good, they should treat my body right, I don't want to hear that. Okay, you keep doing that, and let's see what it gets you.
So this same man, he married her, and then
Hashtag drop your kids off.
Hold on, Queen. Hold on, Queen. 1 second, Queen. Go ahead, country mama.
Hey, Diamond, how you doing, babes?
Hey.
Okay, so listen, I've been hearing everybody. You know, I love your show.
Right.
I love listening. I just want to say it like this: it is important, and I do. I tell my 3 boys that's grown, I'm training them to be real good kings. That man, as a man, you gotta really pay attention to who you talking to, and they gotta guard themselves too. As a man, they gotta guard themselves. Not just a woman guarding herself, but a man has to do the same thing. And I feel like, as a woman, if you decide to have children, you should have made sure that the guy that you was giving yourself to and bringing a kid in the world with, that he was going to want to stick around. Most women don't realize that most of these guys ain't trying to stick around. They see you as what they see you as. And as a woman, you should be more like, I need to check this man before I give him something. I need to check his family. I need to check his mom. I need to check the way he walks, the way he talks. The way he walks, the way he talks. I'm online. So yeah.
Tell him to repeat it again. No,
Because even his friend knows he's saying bullshit. But
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, that's just some real like, as a woman, you got to do your due diligence.
But I like how the women gave advice to the women, and not the men coming up here and following up and giving more advice to the women. Dear
That
God.
part, Angel.
yeah,
They
so
wanna
I have a
one time address
question.
men. Thank you.
So I have a question, because it's always going to be our fault. So y'all need to respect and bow down to our kings. So all of the women who did all of the diligence and basically make sure everything was perfect. They did the background check. They met the mama. They met the thing, and they did everything they were supposed to do. And you had, because you guys heard earlier when men came up here and basically told us that we're not actively smexling them, that they were just going to go ahead and, do whatever with our best friends. They told us this. So all of the women who did all of that, and the men still, after they got married and the men still decided to leave them, is it still all the women's fault for that situation?
All right. Men ain't leaving women in marriages. That's not even. Men are not leaving women in marriages.
He's
You're
right.
right.
Hold on,
I
let him
don't
be
know where
right.
you
He's
get this
right.
from, bro. What
You're
man
right.
is divorcing his wife?
He's right. He's
That's
right.
a
He's
They're
100%
not
right.
leaving. They're becoming insufferable and dragging that woman to the point she's like, F
You're
you,
right.
I'm done.
You're
So
right.
he's right. They're not filing. They're
You're
not
right.
the ones filing, but they're the ones stepping out. They're the ones causing financial abuse. They're
Yeah,
the ones
yeah.
that are degrading her. They're the ones like withdrawing emotionally. They're the ones screaming at the kids. They're the one bringing home all the shit. They do all that. And the woman goes, you know what? I'm sick of it. So you're absolutely right. The women are not the ones causing the divorce. We literally had a topic about how men will get in a relationship with a woman and they don't want to be the ones to call it quit. So they will do any and everything to make that woman and break that woman down. So she's the one, so they don't have to take the accountability for the relationship being broken, even though they were doing any and everything to cause that break. So you're absolutely right.
Hold on. But then they come back and have 3 kids.
So what that means?
Diamond actually played a whole video of a
with
group
the
of men
same
having
kids.
that conversation.
Hold on. So
Diamond
what
did
that
play a
means-
video of a group of men having that conversation.
So what that means is women is much easier to deal with. So if we look at lesbian relationships, they are the most peaceful and they get along so much more better when
told
it's
you that?
somebody, when they listen.
It's a great life over here. It's a great life over here.
Don't listen. When it's women with women together, they get along so peaceful because they less headache and less drama. So they get along so much more better in those relationships based off what she just said.
No, that's not what I said, and that's not based off of anything I said. So, Twin, you're literally I never made any.
So, Twin, what would you say to the
said any.
23-year-old boy in this situation? What would you say to the 23-year-old young man in this
Absolutely
situation?
nothing.
I would
Because
tell
it's
him
our
not to
fault.
get married.
No.
I would tell
Twin,
him
you
not
making
to
up stuff. You know you the homie, but you making up stuff.
No, I would tell him not to get married.
What I'm trying to say to you is simple.
So you would tell him not to get married, but you told us everything else that we as women should have done and why we should have did X, Y, Z. But the only thing advice that you have for that young
like
man
that. I don't give
is
men
not
like
to
that.
get
Simply,
married.
I'm
That's
not giving him no sympathy. I'm simply
That's right.
Hold
King.
on, one second. I'm gonna tell that man, listen, I'm gonna tell that 24-year-old young man to get better, get himself right. So when he meets your daughter or meets your sister, that he can take care of her. That's what I'm gonna tell that 24-year-old, like I tell my 3 boys. Listen, my kids are never going to date without a purpose. They're going to date with a purpose because they understand what their dad went through, how their dad moved when he was younger. So they understand this is what happens if you move this way. So I need you to move a different way. So I would tell that 24-year-old young man, don't get married until you know that when you start dating, that you're dating with a purpose and that you can take care of her and whatever responsibilities you and her bring together. I'm not saying for him to deal with a woman who got 2 or 3 kids because it's so hard for a man nowadays to play stepfather to somebody else's unfinished business.
Right. So us women have to make sure we vet the man.
Let me tell you, ma'am.
XYZ,
Ma'am,
everything else. Right.
Ma'am, you asked me a question. Let me say it real quick. I would tell him the same thing I say women. Your body, your choice. If you make a decision, you live with the decision you make. Don't run around looking for a pity party, young man. You did what you did. You deal with the consequences of what you did. You don't get a pity party when you go about something the wrong way. It's just that simple. It's no
So why
different.
is you coming up here telling us about this conversation when we're talking about this young man who made a bad decision, and then but instead of dealing with that bad decision, he paid to erase it.
Yeah, I came up here and told us
would never,
how we need
because
to
you know
vet
why,
the
Cloud?
man,
You
the
know why?
family, go check the family.
And hold on,
upside down.
And I'm not saying he paid. When I say he paid to erase it, I don't mean an AD because he tried that and she wouldn't do that. So then he took it to court and said, "I don't want nothing to do."
You know why, Cloud? I'm gonna tell you back to what I said earlier. There are always gonna be bad men and women on earth. We ain't gonna never do nothing about that. So all I'm simply saying, darling, is this: if you think all the bad women and women and men gonna disappear because you here, you got another thing coming. That's why all I
never said that they was gonna disappear. But
what I'm trying to say is
you gotta quote unquote.
All I'm saying is, listen. The thing about it is, all I say is, we gotta always treat people a certain way until they prove us otherwise, man or woman. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is when you make a decision, you got to live with the decision that you made. And that's just it. Like, you can't run around wanting a pity party. If you can, I teach my kids this all the time. If something bad happened, you take a step back and figure out, did you do anything wrong in this situation that you could have done differently? If there's something you could have done differently in this situation, you step back and next time you do it differently and get on with yourself. Unless you did everything, unless you dotted every I and crossed every T, why you want a sympathy party, man?
Would y'all advise him to
There's no
baby?
pity party or anything like that. The thing that you said, twin, that got me off is like, okay, so what if she was married to this 23-year-old and he did the same thing? Because the first message you were preaching is talking about make him commit to you. I need people to understand that rings don't save. They don't save anything. They actually make leaving more complicated. You got to be able to afford it. You got to be able to like separate. Like, it's a whole lot with it. Like, literally. So like, and if they were married and he did the same thing, then what? Rings ain't saving nobody. Sometimes it's literally handcuffs. That ring becomes a handcuff.
Ma'am, I understand what you're saying. I never said a ring would save anything. But
One more time, twin. You ain't never called me ma'am before.
But because sometimes I'm trying to get you to understand what I'm trying to say is, of course, a ring is not going to save anything. However, just imagine if we had more people to say, I did my homework, I did what I was supposed to do, and this bum still did this. It goes a long way in society. Can you imagine every 10, just count. If you got 10 men that want to date you, you tell all 10 of them, I'm looking to get married before I do this. What's your plans? 8 out of 10 of the men gonna run for cover. Now you got 2 men to choose from. And even if you just playing, even if you just not serious about that, men ain't gonna just say, I'm gonna marry you just to get something. It's too many women out here for that. So what I'm saying is this. Again, giving birth is a very prized possession. And I'm telling you, and women get a lot of praise for it, because if men had to give birth, well, we'll have a lot less populated.
Right. If men gave birth, the AB clinics would be inside of Advanced Auto. We know this.
I'm not saying all that now. I'm not saying all that. I'm simply saying that if women actually understood the power that they possess, they will stop trying to give their power away to somebody they don't know.
So, twin, how does the man eliminate the type of women? So the woman has 10 men. She tells them she wants to be married. That it breaks it down to 2. What would the man say to the women to go down to 2? How does the man do the process elimination?
Here we go. It's three. This is how I look at it. It's 3 steps to sex: consent, lay down, open your legs. Who controls all 3 of those?
Both people.
No.
Even
That's
what she just asked you, though.
No,
that is not even what she just asked you.
I'm gonna get to that point. I'm gonna get to that point. Women controls all 3 of those steps. When it comes to having intercourse, a man can't do nothing unless he's taken it. He should go to jail or under the jail. I don't think when it comes to sex, a man don't have a man.
How does a man eliminate the bad women? How does the young man?
All I'm telling you is it's always going to be bad men.
How could this young man have avoided this woman? What could he have done differently to avoid this situation? He's only 23 years old. We can't. So you can't tell the young man, listen, sir, if she wants to try to have unprotected sex with you, that's a red flag. Listen, young man, if you 23 and she's 10 years older than you, this a red flag. Young man, if she's trying to get you drunk, this a red flag. No advice for the young man.
This is what I'm gonna say to you. This is what I'm gonna say. Listen to me.
What part of everything is our fault? Are you guys not understanding? Men in this society will never be held accountable. It's always going to be our fault. It's always going to be our responsibility to make sure everything is perfect. We do our due diligence. It's always going to be our responsibility. It's so exhausting being a woman because there's never going to, especially in the Black community, there's never going to be accountability for the Black man at all. Everything is our fault. And even till now, you guys don't even want to have a conversation with the young men that's growing up and telling them, because the same thing that you're telling us should be the same thing that you guys are telling them as well. It's 2 parties that play a role. When you both lay down, y'all both responsible.
Yeah, okay. Now, what I would say,
people have to consent.
Let me say, thank you. You have to consent. That's my key. What I would say.
Both people have to consent.
No. One person has to consent. No, woman control. No, women control consent whether you like it or not.
No, they don't.
Yes,
Men also control consent. What are you saying, twin? If you're with a woman and she wants to do it and you don't want to do it and she aggresses upon you, you are not giving consent and it should not happen. Both people have to give consent. Exactly.
I
Acting
wanted
like
to
it's
answer the
not that
question.
situation.
I wanted to answer the question.
Tell the
Listen,
young man, watch her flush the toilet down the trash. Young man, you throw the condom down the trash. Young man, you control whether this baby is going to be born.
look.
Young man, if she
Again,
tries to get up and run with the condom and say, I got it, you handle that, young man. Young man,
but
you bring your own condoms too. Young man,
everything
you
you're
have
saying,
power.
everything you're saying, everything you're saying is right. We as men need to start teaching our boys more. But can I say something to the ladies on the panel?
The reason, the reason why you can't say nothing to us
You
because
can't.
you didn't. That is not what you prefer. Hold on, that's not what you came up here first said. This is what y'all men do. Y'all listen to what women say, and then you come back and say, "Well, yes, they right. They should have did. They should have did this. They should did that." And then the first thing you go after that, you was like, "Well, let me say something to the women." No, hold on. You said, "Let me go back to the women."
Wait a minute.
No,
Man,
y'all be scapegoat like a
I
motherfucker.
taught my
No.
3 boys how to be men.
We don't know
So
that
what
that's
you're saying
true.
is,
We don't know
everything
your
you're
3
saying,
boys.
I
So stop
told you
mentioning them. Stop mentioning your sons. We don't know them.
Cookie, what about us women who we had to teach our boys to be men? What about us? And the
Rashi, you can't teach us nothing about how to be a man, how to be a woman right now. You can't teach us that. No, Rashi, not today. Not today.
Hold on. No, because I am a single mom and dad. Even though I was married, I got divorced. Also to the person
You are not a single daddy. You're not a single daddy.
Let me just get these 2.2. How about the person who said about we value you giving birth and this and that? Well, why you don't value the children after we done push them out and we gotta raise them and be single mothers and fathers? Women have to raise sons to be men and daughters to be women. We have the hardest job in the world. I'm sorry, Cloud. Go ahead, sweetie.
For any woman that don't play games with children, they get my sympathy. For women who use children as pawns, they get no sympathy from me.
Talk about men.
So
You can't. You have not done that yet, twin.
Let me. She
Talk
asked a
about
question.
men.
Listen, the thing
You
about it
heard
is, I
all
don't
of that,
think.
and
Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
And said what you
Here's
said.
the deal.
Talk about men.
Listen, ma'am.
You
Here's the deal.
can't do it to
Here's the
save
deal.
your life.
I'm gonna say this. It's sort of
You
like
keep
it's sort of,
dodging accountability better than
because
kids try to dodge a dodgeball in class.
because I don't think you understand what I'm saying. All I'm simply saying, when the police is trying to take
Don't blame the police.
No, it's not. It's an analogy. It's an analogy.
Y'all need to take accountability for what you have done. We're not you all are not going to progress as Black men. Black women are excelling whether you like it or not. You are learning that you are not as needed as you once were. Because you all made yourselves a survival tool for the rest of the community and the rest of the world. You literally submitted to the YT man. You made yourselves a survival tool. And now that is not necessary anymore. The women that are flocking to you and want you are desperate for male attention or don't want to what? Pour into education or don't want to endeavor into their education and do not want to work. That's who is coming to you. They have the ability to, but they just don't want to. They want to be your little girls. And you all are projecting that onto the rest of women. You all need to stop.
Okay, what I'm saying, what I was saying earlier.
Sunset, let me tell you something, Sunset. You know exactly what I'm talking. Do I need to maybe say it again? Because I can rephrase what I was saying. Don't go down there in the comments because you don't like me and you have a personal agenda against me.
Okay.
No, January. I'm tired of hearing nonsense and BS. Tell him to hold men accountable.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if this is the best way I could get you to understand what I'm trying to say. If the police want to stop the flow of drugs, they go to the kingpin. Of course, the street runners are bad people. Of course, but they want to stop the flow. They go to where it's coming from. And what I'm saying is, women are the kingpin.
Hallelujah.
Whether you like it or not.
Hallelujah. He said a word. He said a word. Let him land it.
Whether you like, I don't think you understand it. I believe men are more powerless than what you're giving them power for. Whether you like it or not, you can yell to the top of your lungs.
So are you saying we're the actual leaders?
Please let him land.
You lead your body. Your body, your choice is not just for a you know what. Okay, your body, your choice is just what it is. You cannot fight for your rights.
Yes, it's for men and women, right?
Ma'am,
Great,
ma'am.
next, continue.
Twin, did you land? Are you landed?
Almost.
We about to go to the police department. We're about to go to the police department. Did you land?
No, almost. All I'm simply saying is when it comes to sex, I simply believe men are less powerless than what y'all trying to give them power for.
No,
So again,
both parties are
okay,
equally powerful.
right. Nothing in society. I'm sorry, I'm almost done. Nothing in society.
Yes, it is. You can make a
There is
decision
no
not to
legitimate
have sex,
problem.
right?
Ma'am,
That the women
ma'am.
are the kingpin.
Yes,
Why do y'all
you
call
can.
yourself leaders?
Of their body, they is the kingpin of their body, ma'am. They are.
You're the
all right.
king of your own body. You don't have to have sex. You're too old for that. No, I'm not going to let a dumb person finish. You all know what he's saying. What he is saying is bull.
I'm trying to walk him into his point. That's it. So you said that when the police department, right, they don't go after the runners, they go out the one that supplies the drugs, right? Excuse me, the product, right?
Make the product. They want to stop.
Hold on.
Make the product.
Yeah. So what's in between your legs that is released? Hold on. No. Let's walk with it. That's the kingpin, because that's required. Them men that's running them streets ain't got no product unless it come from your ass. You walk straight into the motherfucking point, because no baby, no infant, no fetus, none of that can ever come to this side unless it comes from your side. You walk directly into the point. Can I get an amen? Because you are the kingpin. We are the runners. We ain't got no D-rugs. We ain't got no baggies. We ain't got no baking soda. We don't have nothing unless you give it to us. You are the kingpin. You are Godfather. You are the person. So be accountable and control your seed. And I land.
And that is why single fathers raise. That is why single fathers raise much better kids than single mothers, because you don't
It's statistically not true. That's statistically not true. I have the stats. That is statistically not true. That is statistically not true. You're not, no, and I don't care if somebody says I cut him off. I have the stats. That is statistically not true.
But you are going to have to let him speak. You're going to have to let him speak, because there's other people who want to speak. And if you keep cutting him off, we're not going to get this chance to speak.
Respectfully, Twin is correct. And I'll come and eat on that one too. Go ahead and say what you got to say, Twin, because I'm going to back you. But please tell her why that y'all have the best outcome, because it's only a pinch of y'all doing the shit. So the statistics are very slum. The statistics are very slum. Go ahead and tell her the truth, though.
So you do something more, you should do a worse job at it. That don't make any sense.
Don't even try to do that. Don't try to paint that narrative.
That's
not what I'm saying. The amount of men that are actually being single fathers are good fathers, and the statistics are what it is. It literally, that's the reason. Literally. Let's not play around. Like, don't play around with it. The men that are choosing to be fathers and to choose to be single fathers, yes, they have a better product when you count it against the millions of women that are doing it. There are women out here fucking it up, and they're fucking up our numbers. We get it, but it's a hell of a lot more of us and a little bit of y'all.
Well,
let's be for real.
I will continue to tell my daughters that don't rely on nobody to do right by you. You do your best to ensure you do what you got to do to protect yourself, and that's all out. You all can continue to do what you want. Get the man his fault. Oh, it's the man's fault. No, I believe a woman is much more powerful. Y'all give her responsibility for. But
I'm not trying to cut him off. Could I just ask you something about, you just said you're going to give your daughter the tools to protect herself. How are you going to do that if it's her fault? What did she, so what, like, it's like you contradicted yourself, sir.
No, what she know is all three of my daughters. I could call one of my daughters.
Come up here, Sunset. Come up here, Sunset.
Damn. I know where you going.
Take the cash out. Come up here.
Take the cash out, Bowman.
So
okay, so here I'm going to drop, but everything that Twin Well said has been a contradiction, and people in the comments know it.
It's all right. All I'm saying
is you got 10 people, right? And out of those 10 people who are taking care of Dalmatians, 6 of those Dalmatians are good, right? And everything's wonderful. And then there's 4 bad. And then you have 100 people, and 50 of them right? They have pit bulls and they take really good care of the pit bulls. Based on the statistics, Dalmatians are taken care of better than pit bulls based on that statistics. But there's only 10 Dalmatians being counted against 100 pit bulls. That's why that stat doesn't eat the way people, when they think about it, it doesn't eat the way you want it to. It's just showing that more men aren't stepping up for their kids. It doesn't say that men are better parents. It's literally just saying out of the men who are choosing to be single fathers and take care of their kids, they have a better outcome. But it's such a small number. That's all that's saying, because we also know that with a single mother, the moment she introduces a man into her house, the risk of that child being harmed increases. So we gotta say what things really are. We don't have to mince things. We don't have to play around with it. What it is what it is.
Do you know, Queen, hold on, Queen. You explaining this to a person who just told you that a man does not have consent. Like, let's make this clear.
Not over a woman body. Not over a woman body.
That in the act, a man does not have
not over
consent.
a woman body. Not over a woman body.
He has a consent. You still didn't comprehend it, because he has consent over his own body. She never said that he has consent over her body.
What I'm preparing my daughter.
Consent. I'm not cutting you. I didn't cut you off. I didn't yell
Diamond
at you.
said she don't care. She cutting all of us off. That's what Diamond just said. I saw it in her face. She said she don't give a fuck about that.
He has consent over his own body, which means
what I prepare my daughter. What I prepare my daughters is for every man.
He doesn't allow him. Come on now. I cut you off. If she doesn't allow him to wear a condom, he doesn't have to do it. She doesn't force him to do it. That's what she meant when she said he has consent over his own body.
Okay, but if he don't want to wear the condom, I do have control to proceed or not.
Thank you. Your body, your choice.
Right, and
your body, your choice.
Hold on, twin. We're saying both of them have consent.
Also,
because if she doesn't,
right,
yourself and put on your own condom.
Diamond, I just want to say,
if the young woman tells the young man, "Hey, I don't believe in wearing condoms. It's against my belief, and it makes me itch or something," he has the choice to say, "Ma'am, if you don't want to wear this condom, we can't go any further." He has that choice also.
But she still laid the ultimatum down first. Did you hear yourself? She laid the ultimatum down first.
He still has the right to say no. What part of that don't you
made the rules? Like Diamond just said, she made the rules.
She can make all the rules she wants to, but he does not have to consent to the rules.
Okay, but she still make them.
But let's say he says,
God damn.
Let me leave y'all with this.
He still ain't got no product if he don't give her that work.
Let me leave y'all with this right quick.
Thank you, y'all.
The crypto market is down. Download y'all crypto.com so y'all can be financially stable. Y'all get back to y'all break.
Yes, I'm not about to play with you.
So you got any places we need to give an eyeball to? If the young man tells the woman, "Hey, I don't believe in wearing condoms. It feels better that way." Whatever he tells her, if he lays that down, she has the right to say yes or no, and vice versa. If he lays that down, if she tells him that, so both people are allowed to present what they want during this negotiation process. And the thing is, I feel so bad for our young men because they really make y'all seem like such losers. Young men, you have choices, you have rights, you guys are everything. People fear you, especially Black men. People fear you simply because the color of your skin. Y'all are something awesome. Y'all are something amazing. Y'all do not have to create with bottom feeder women. God forgive me, because I don't like to do women like that. But these young men have to know that they have choices, they have rights. They can say yes or no. They don't have to deal with this. And a ring is not the only thing that makes you a father. If you do not want to be a father, if you don't know what to expect once this young woman has a baby, the ring should not be the thing that commits you to that situation. The fact that a baby is born should be the thing that keeps you there. But you have a choice. You do not have to just create with any type of woman. You have a choice. Just because it has a hole in it doesn't mean you have to stick it in it. Something like that.
You keep relying on that.
Mansa, what crypto should we invest in this time?
What I was trying to ask before he dropped.
Yeah, for real, because I already done started investing because of him, and I done made a little money, so I need to know which other one should I be investing.
Where did you go, rich girl?
Huh? Where I go for what?
Where'd you invest that?
Y'all know, of course, I invested in XRP.
Okay,
that's why her name Rich Girl. Rich Girl.
And
Yeah,
Twin, I'm
'cause
not
I'm
relying
speaking
on that. I'm just
into
stating the
Diamond, I'm
fact.
gonna put thousandaire queen at
But
my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little
I don't know.
thousandaire now.
Nah, we speaking it into existence. I ain't rich yet, but y'all always call me rich girl, you know.
Listen, Manza is in the comments. He's saying, message me, y'all. Diamond got to go. He said, message him.
Dang, Diamond. Okay.
All right. Can I say this before you leave, Diamond?
One thing. I promise. I tell my daughters to treat every man like they trash until they show you otherwise. Because you have the last say so over your body. So if you all want to keep relying on men to do the right thing by your body, look what it got our community right now. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, Twin.
Thank you. Accountable. That's the problem. Bye, Diamond. I was preaching though, Diamond. I was preaching.
Can I say this, Diamond, before you head out? Listen, women do have autonomy over their bodies, but men, stop the leaking sink. Stop it.
Let me write this down because Twin said he teaches his daughters to treat men like trash. Let me write this down. Twin said, "Oh, y'all in the diamond books, y'all got you." That's what Twin said. Hold on, he coming back. He coming back because he coming back. Okay, so he could correct me. All right.
Diamond, that is not what I said.
Oh, okay. So what you saying? Wait, what did you just say then?
I say you see them all as trash until they show you otherwise. Meaning, if you get with a guy that want to be with you for real and serious, and he show you that he want to raise a family and be your husband, that's when you start taking. I didn't say treat them like nothing. I say see them as such, because there are always going to be bad men on this earth, and don't rely on no man you don't know to do right by your body. Look what it got us right now.
All right, and then you should tell your sons, right? Tell your sons that all women about to get pregnant. Okay,
I tell my son something different.
Just
I tell my son something different. I tell my son,
anytime you're speaking somewhere, she finna get pregnant, and that should control all that. Just every time she about to get pregnant.
I teach my son something different. I tell my son, be very particular about the certain women you decide to engage with, and certain things you should go for, certain things you should look for. And I don't want to say it because I don't want to piss some people off, but I tell her to be very picky. Look how she raised, look who raised her, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Twin, go ahead. I need you to say it. I want to hear it real quick. Hurry up.
What I need to say about what?
He's trying to say in so many words. You run through the women that's not of value.
I tell my son, if you want to take a shot at getting married, then you look at somebody who saw what marriage looked like. That's the best way I could put it. I don't want to make anybody upset, and I tell my son, certain girls.
So basically, choose where a woman comes from both backgrounds, both in the household, and etc.
Correct. Not even a girl who was raised by a single dad, because the single dads don't like leave them daughters alone. So I tell them to stay away from single dad kids and single mom kids. Find you the one. Listen, it's hard to find them, but they out there. Stay away from single dad daughters.
That is so incorrect, because there are two-parent homes that produce.
I tell you, I understand that. I would take my risk. I would take the risk.
Okay.
Yes, I would take my risk at getting a daughter, him getting a woman who saw what a marriage looked like, her life. That's why I would take a risk on. Not even a single father, because some single fathers don't want to let their daughters go. And then you got the single mom. That's another story. So I tell them to look for that. Hey, it still can go wrong, but at least you did your due diligence.
Well, Twin, and to each his own. Those are your kids. You have every right to tell them and train them or teach them how you want to.
That's what I tell my son. I tell my daughter.
Hear me out. Listen, anyone that you have influence over, in particular the young males, can you tell them to be aware not to spill their seeds everywhere, not just your sons, but anyone that may not have the guidance. You know what I'm saying?
That's like telling a woman to stop going on girls trips. Good luck with that. All right.
Okay,
so
teach one, and when you reach one,
it ain't gonna work. I want to deal with something I think more realistic. I don't think it's realistic for me to get women to stop taking girls trips.
No, I didn't say that. So
we talking about what's realistic.
I'm saying anyone that you have influence over, such as a nephew, a nephew or friend of your son or anyone that you have close proximity to that you have influence over, you can speak life into them. You don't have to only speak life into your children. You can speak life into others as well. Okay?
Absolutely.
That's my point. That's my point. Diamond, have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all to everybody that tuned in today. Y'all, thank y'all for y'all support. Shout out to my YouTubers. Y'all, shout out to my YouTubies. Thank y'all so much, you guys. Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. If this your first time, follow the host. Y'all follow the host. We will be back here tomorrow, you guys. See y'all in the 8.